It's not that bad.
I hate this.
Vermont, you will starve.
Cart's closed.
Thank you to Shopify for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
Oh, end gamers and couple swappers of the Reject Nation.
No.
This is the beginning of the end, friends.
No, don't say that.
This is the beginning.
I'm so distraught I forgot to change the other light.
This is the beginning of our 10-season journey of Friends as we enter into the final season. Before we get into it, our last premiere, starting with our Friends feeling. Friend, how are you feeling?
I am feeling. I'm feeling today. I had a bit of a wave of Johnsomnia last night. And then, today the schedule kept changing around. So I'm on my toes a little bit. And now, this is like the stillest moment of the day so far. And I'm sitting here and we're here. And I'm like, man, we've been here so many times. And now we're about to be in the last handful. And I'm not ready for it. These are now my friends.
These are my friends.
They've been America's friends and the Earth's friends for so long. Now they're our friends. How are you feeling, friend?
Oh man, it's just hitting me. Obviously the show ended like freaking almost 20 years ago now. But because it's our first time going through it, and we've spent so much of our time and our lives invested in this show. We freaking got t-shirts. We started this last year. We're in the summer now, or near the summer, and we started this show like late last year, and now here we are, 10 seasons in. I think this may be one of the longest shows reacted to on the channel.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for supporting and watching along and enjoying it. And I know this has made a lot of people's weeks going, through each episode. And you guys have been craving it whenever they're running a little late or something. But yeah, now we begin the end. So without further ado, for our last time for a season premiere, let's check in with our friends.
What a lovely establishing shot.
Beautiful.
The way you crushed Mike at ping pong was such a turn on.
That's a wig now.
You wanna?
I'd love to, but I'm a little tired.
I'll put a pillowcase over my head.
You're on.
Damn.
Oh, it's not that bad.
It's really not.
Well, okay, Mike's taking a shower, which, by the way, there's no law against. And then we're gonna grab some food, so if you want...
He could be alone. This morning I heard him do push-ups and then talk to his triceps.
Damn, talking to the tries?
Yeah, I hear someone else in there with him.
Yeah, they don't know yet. Oh, that's a nice transition.
Nice, friend. Oh, my.
Dr. Geller.
God, you're amazing. I didn't even have to ask you to call me that.
She respects a man with a degree.
Cheating on Joey with Ross.
Oh, no.
Hard floozy giant.
Giant? Is Aisha Tyler super tough?
Yeah, you're right. This is none of our business.
No, I'm not sure that is the best way to hear everything. Someone get me a glass.
Yeah, priorities.
Oh, nosy ass Monica.
Oh, I love Barbados.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, no.
This is great. Yeah, they're finding out too.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I can't believe I'm kissing you. I'm kissing Rachel.
I'm kissing Rachel.
I know, I'm her.
You are her.
Yeah.
Rachel and Joey. It's Rachel and Joey.
Couple swap.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Phoebe Scorpion.
Oh my God, I love how thin these walls are.
Ship, sail louder.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yes, gag.
Yeah.
Built-in gag.
So no one told us the show was gonna start this way. Her hair's super cool.
Then I saw him kissing Charlie.
What? Ross and Charlie?
Yeah.
She's really making her way through the group, huh?
Yeah, you're next.
Wow. The audacity.
Who am I to talk?
I was about to say.
Didn't you kiss Chandler way back in the day?
Dinosaur twins.
She was in
the
them
other room.
very briefly.
No one is manning that wall.
Yeah. Come on. Fan out.
We've got shoes being kicked off over here.
Bed springs. Unmistakable.
This is like them listening from the side room, except it's huge now.
Not until you said it. Somebody switch.
Just keep switching.
Oh, nice with her in the mirror.
Phoebe and Mike, we're the only people leaving with the same person we came with.
That's not true. I came with Monica, and I'm leaving with Weird Al.
Hey! This is a parody of Monica.
Tomorrow morning before we leave, I'm going to the salon.
Okay, Buckwheat.
Damn.
Broseph.
You gotta hear this. It's great. It's like free porn.
Hey, classic episode.
Chandler could not move any faster.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's just I don't think I can do this.
Is it because of what might be on the bedspread?
Can.
Because I saw
That's because your shoes are on.
with the infrared and we
No,
could just
no.
Infrared.
Look, I need to talk to Joey. Before anything more happens between us, I need to know he's okay with it.
Dizzle.
I just need a second before I can,
Bricked up Ross?
Yeah, flip it up into your waistband, Ross.
Grandma.
Grandma. Do you have one of those?
I should come up with one.
Mine's Betty White. Betty White. Betty White.
Hey, Betty White was a fox back in the day.
She was.
And still is.
Turning on the TV
From beyond the
and
grave.
watching
Yeah.
Miss Congeniality.
If you know it through a wall, you know it too well.
I think that's the movie I lied about seeing when we saw Sin City. Or was it Miss Congeniality 2? Lols.
Yes.
Lols.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
You ain't got nothing to say.
We're sad to go, so we're just saying goodbye to the hotel. I love you.
I love you, hotel.
Paradise Hotel, Golf Resort and Spa.
It's got paradise in the name. How could you not love it?
We had a great time, thank you.
Thank you for your blessed walls.
Bye.
Bye.
You guys seen Joey anywhere?
He's probably in his room with his current girlfriend, Charlie. That's the situation as we know it.
See, could you please tell him I'm looking for him?
You got it.
That's the situation as we know it.
Thank you.
Kiss it, Ross.
During the theme, I thought you were going to say, so no one told you walls were going to be this thin.
Ah, damn it. That would have been better.
You there? Oh my God. It's Ross. What are we gonna do?
we're just hanging out together. Right? So just be nonchalant.
Nonchalant.
Be playing a game.
That's the most chalant, Joey. You can pop a button there.
Nonchalant.
No idea what it means.
Try under the bed.
Oh, wow.
Get over here.
Thank you.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hi.
do you know what Joey is?
I really don't.
I wonder if they actually snuck him out the room.
Have you guys been?
This is the listening side of the wall.
Yeah. It's a two-way wall. It's a two-way wall.
This is great.
Before you know it, we were kissing. I mean, how angry do you think Joey's gonna be?
That is hard to say, Ross. That's hard to say.
I gotta go find him. He's gotta be here someplace.
You would think.
You would think.
What is this? Have you guys been listening this entire time?
Yeah.
No, but what is this?
What is this? Well,
Ross was always the last one to find out about stuff.
now we're talking to our friends about it, so I guess this is 6th grade.
Have you thought about how complicated this could get?
Look, he's with Charlie now.
And as his friend, don't you think he deserves the same from you?
You're a pain in my ass, Geller.
Will you do one thing for us, the people that care about you?
Sure.
Enunciate.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Stuff gets lost in translation through the drywall.
Are they right?
I mean, maybe we should hold off until we talk to Ross.
Can't go all the way.
We can wait. We don't have to do anything tonight.
Yeah, I think that'd be best.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna take off.
He's not going to take off.
Take it off.
I like although.
I like although.
Ross and I haven't dated in 6 years.
Wow, it's almost as long as high school.
Joey.
Almost. Give it a couple years.
You sure you know about this, Rachel?
He is with Charlie now.
He's not thinking about you.
No.
I'm thinking about you.
Oh, Joe.
Ooh.
How you
Y'all may want to go to
doing?
Joey's room.
Yeah, dude.
Let's forget about Ross.
Oh, oh no. Oh, no.
Ooh.
No.
My God.
What's wrong?
Go to Joey's room.
Nothing?
Seriously,
Oh.
what is it?
No. Or nor.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
They do have similar hairstyles.
why?
What's wrong?
I hate this.
I can't seem to get Ross out of my head.
Oh, nor.
Shit. Can't get Ross out of my head. No, that's what you've been trying. Oh, what the hell?
So soft.
Do that again. Oh, so fun. It's so fun.
Talk to Ross. Yeah.
Ross is always the last one to find out about shit.
I don't know why I was so perturbed by that one cut. It was a good disconcerting cut. I think it's because they put her in her full
You're not taking your Bible?
Put him in her. Oh, the Bible.
Besides, it's a New Testament. What are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
Learn about Jesus.
He's a good guy. He's got some good ideas. You're Jew for Jesus now.
Did you talk to Joey?
No. I couldn't find him. I'm just going to talk to him on the plane.
Sounds like a good idea. Dr. Geller.
Oh, and you trying
Don't do
to get
that
a
to
quickie
me.
in before the flight.
She is fine. My God.
Ooh.
You're filthy.
P-H, my D.
Isn't Chandler still in the room? Oh, dude. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she went to the salon, all right. Check it out.
Yes.
Whose day just got better?
This is good.
No, that's Monica.
Hey!
I will take your word for it.
What do you think?
I like
I
the
think-
shells.
I think I can see
Very
your scalp.
beach. My job is beach.
Don't you just love it?
That's
You got shellfish in your head.
something.
So it's something.
That's
You
what I
go,
said.
girlfriend.
You go, girlfriend.
You never said that in your life, have you?
Not
I
once.
thought so.
No.
Listen to this.
Oh, Joel. Gosh, Mosh.
The way, like, the...
Yeah. It's
And
so
the
off.
ears.
It was better before.
Oh, no.
It's weird. They gave her the braids that snake across the top.
Yeah.
Like,
Kind of weird that I'm sitting next to Charlie after we broke up.
Almost as
Just
if Air
flip.
Barbados doesn't care about your social life.
that's so rude.
Someone might switch in and sit with Charlie.
Dude, I spent the whole conference with Charlie.
I understand.
No, I'll do it.
No, I'll do it.
You too eager for that.
I really don't want to sit with Allen Iverson over there.
Oh, jeez, bro.
When the captain turns off the seatbelt sign, you feel free to roam about my cabin.
Oh, yeah.
Mile high?
You should be careful when checking your overhead bins.
Be careful.
Because items may shift during the...
You're not good at this.
Oh, my.
okay.
But you got that taco meat hanging out.
You don't have to go home tonight, do you?
Never heard that.
Shout out Carter Cade. He coined that.
I can't do anything tonight.
Why not?
I have a date.
With who?
Oh, it's my girlfriend.
What? Mike!
Yeah.
What the?
When you and I broke up, I started seeing someone.
Brother!
For how long?
3 months.
3 months?
Oh.
This is probably none of my business, but how long do you think you're gonna keep seeing her?
I'll tell her that it's over tonight at dinner. I promise.
Oh, okay, good. You do that.
You do that.
When you get home, maybe there'll be a special delivery package waiting for you.
Oh.
Maybe I'll sign for it.
Yeah.
Tear it open.
Yeah.
That's
Full
not.
of packing material.
You know what? We're gonna have let's just leave it there.
Packing material. Packing material was getting somewhere. You should have let him cook.
He's always in a good mood after the flight attendant says duty free.
Hey.
Good luck.
Save the drama for your mama.
I think now would be a really good time to talk to him.
I guess so. I'm just really nervous.
Keep in mind that by the time you're done, they'll probably be serving dinner.
Ooh.
Huh?
Still nervous?
I'm gonna get the lasagna.
Yeah. In-flight
you are.
lasagna.
Do you mind if I sit here for a second?
Not the meatball sub. That's gross.
Yeah.
In-flight meatball sub would be.
Yes, it would.
Welcome to Air Italy, circa New York.
So I kind of need to talk to you about Charlie. Okay, last night after you guys broke up, so sorry to hear
I
about
like how they're both in the shot in the background.
Yeah.
Charlie and I were talking, and
Tolkien.
You kissed.
what?
Wait.
Give you that idea.
I saw ya.
Yeah, we kissed. Nothing else. Nothing else.
Why is he gonna
happened,
be more
okay?
mad?
Do-
He's going to be more mad at the fact that he's seeing Rachel.
I totally understand. All right, you guys make way more sense than her and I ever did. You know, and I want you to be happy.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Also.
Uh-oh.
Now I have something.
I am speechless.
Oh,
You gotta go. You gotta keep saying it.
The fact that you would put my
No,
happiness
no,
first
no.
like
That's
that,
not what's happening here, brother.
You're an incredible friend.
No.
you're a good friend.
Before you go
No,
into that,
I mean it.
He has to say
you are
things.
You're so loyal, man, and generous.
I kiss in real
I
life.
am those things. Yeah.
I am. Remember that when I tell you what I need to tell you.
So I always think of him as my best friend.
Oh,
but
landed
now,
on thick, Rostifer.
I may have to rethink some stuff.
Wow. Dude.
there is ever anything I can do for you.
Now.
I can't think of anything.
Now.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So, hi.
Hi.
So you talked to Joey?
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
He's an amazing guy.
Oh, well, obviously I think so too.
I'm so excited about this.
Oh no.
Really? Excited?
Oh no.
Are you kidding? I have had some very dirty dreams about you.
Go on. Tell me of your dirty dreams.
He was saying all these really nice things about me. I didn't want him to get mad and take them all back. I'm gonna edge out Chandler. Oh,
Chandler.
Priorities.
I'm almost number one.
Yeah.
When we go back to New York, I will tell him.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it.
No. Let this man live. Chandler looking like John McClane on the plane.
Said, suck it, Bing.
Yeah. Oh, no. Miscommunications run amok.
Hey, it's Mike.
Ooh, that was fast.
Oh, no, she's not here yet. I think I'm just gonna take off and break up with her over the phone.
Oh, jeez.
Can't do that. Oh, come on, Mike. Strap on a pair.
Do it in the future, you'll be able to.
Why don't you just tell her that we got back together? You know, women appreciate honesty.
Who is it, Janice?
We also
Oh, God.
appreciate gentle spanking once in a while, just FYI.
Wow.
It's David.
One more thing. There might be a picture of Precious on my coffee table.
Her name's Precious.
What?
She a pure breed, or did you pick her up at the pound?
Oh, this is before the Precious reference of now.
Okay,
Yeah.
oh, and you know, if she gets upset, just scratch
She like
her
a
tummy
fighter
and
or
give her a
something,
liver
like
snap.
MMA fighter.
Oh no. That reference was not based on the novel Push by Sapphire.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Precious. Who are you?
Aren't you just?
Phoebe, Mike's ex-girlfriend. Phoebe, the love of his life. That Phoebe?
Enchanté.
Enchanté.
Damn.
Oh, she's
Sorry,
in stuff,
Precious.
too. Yeah, Precious is in stuff.
So if you want people to see them, then by definition, you're not having them taken out, say, at the break of dawn?
Well, if I had them taken out, then I wouldn't be able to do this.
Oh no. I don't think it's that much of a loss.
Dun, 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 dun.
Why Ride of the Valkyries?
It's Ride of the Valkyries from Apocalypse Now.
It's
I need
like
to
a
watch that
symphony,
one.
but yeah.
The cornrows are really a solution to your frizzy hair problem. And now that we're home, you don't have
Those
them
not cornrows.
anymore. So if you think about it, I hate them.
What the fuck is it? The braids?
Did
You
I?
can see her
Let's
actual hair
refresh.
peeking through.
I believe
underneath.
what I said was that I could see your scalp.
Fine, so you don't like them. Everybody else does.
Again, let's journey back.
Eh.
Recall what Rachel said was she had never noticed the shape of your skull before. And Joey, well, Joey didn't realize it was anything different.
Yeah.
You're just jealous because your hair can't do this.
They're gonna hurt. They're gonna hit you in the eye,
I
girl.
was gonna say.
Get yourself in the tooth.
And the eye.
And the eye. Double whammy. And they're tangled up now.
Yep.
Oh no.
Emma.
Did you have a good time with Grandma Green? Did she give you a bottle of antidepressants again to use as a rattle?
Good clarifier.
One time, Ross, and they were only like 5 milligrams.
Emma, Daddy has some presents for you. Okay? I want you to wait right here.
Ross, actually, there's something that I really need to talk to you about.
Okay, shoot.
Okay? All right, here's the deal.
Oh no.
Oh, no!
What?
What's going on?
Oh, major shampoo explosion!
Oh, not shampooed Bible.
Oh, it's all over everything!
Oh no. Dang.
Why? Why me?
Because you took.
What?
I'm sorry. You were saying?
Okay, look, it's about me and.
Oh, not another one!
Oh golly.
What is that?
Oh my God! Oh, and this is moisturizer. It's even harder to clean.
Ah, clean.
Why? Why
Why
do
is-
bad things happen to good people?
Oh God.
That's just a question of life.
Not a good time.
You think?
Jesus.
Hey, sit down and take a page out of the Garnier Fructis edition of the Bible.
I'm not letting you leave until you tell me what's going on here. I mean, are you guys getting back together or something?
All right.
All right.
DC's not the father.
Susie, can I call you Susie?
Suze.
My name's Precious.
My name is Precious.
Precious.
I can't say that.
I can't.
Susie, I'm going to be straight with you.
Call it Presh.
Mike and I are back together. Unfortunately, effectively ends your relationship with him. He's very sorry and wishes you the best of luck in all your endeavors.
That's rough.
And a good reference at your next job interview.
Why would he do this? I mean, what's wrong with me? I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do now?
Oh, no.
Pull yourself together.
Damn it, woman.
Have some pride for the love of God.
Love of God.
You know, he wasn't planning on coming to Barbados and proposing to me.
He proposed to you? This is the worst birthday ever.
Oh, no! This poor girl.
Look, Precious.
Poor Precious.
You didn't say it right.
It's not worth this. You're an intelligent woman, and let's face it, Mike's kind of a wang.
A wang? I haven't heard that word.
And I don't like to kiss and tell, but he cheated on you a lot this weekend.
Damn.
Wangarang.
Maybe I don't need him. I deserve to be treated with respect.
Shit.
Screw you, Mike. You're a coward and a bastard, and I hope you rot in hell.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you deserve that, buddy. Y'all both suck for what you did to your respective peoples.
But it's all fixed now.
It's all good. Everything's great.
A long time. Is everything okay?
Not really. I have a problem.
What the is it? The braids?
What happened?
I was dancing around and singing No Woman, No Cry.
No woman, no cry.
And then I cried. And now we cry. Yeah.
You can't move at all?
Oh, I can move.
Ha.
Can't you just climb on the walls of the tub?
If I untangle you, will you please get rid of the cornrows?
They're not cornrows.
I guess so.
What are they?
They're braids.
They're just braids? There's no special name for what this is?
Cornrows are when they go back.
Did you tell Ross?
Well, I tried, but then he had a shampoo-related emergency.
He shampooed himself.
That way, you know, if he gets mad, all you have to do is go, I didn't mean it.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, my. Apology accepted. What was I mad about?
That's what we do. Oh, God.
I mean, we can control ourselves. We're not animals.
No, of course we can wait. All right, so I guess that means good night then.
Good night.
You cannot wait.
Seriously, good night.
Stop saying good night.
Okay.
Austin walk in. Yeah. Still not ready for that. Yeah. Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Not the squeeze. Not
No,
the
I don't have a trick as good as that.
Look what I found in the drawer.
Monica.
Then you said I'd never wear this.
Now that I untangled you, how about you do a little something for me?
Sure.
Yeah, man.
I think you know.
I don't really feel like it.
This is what I want to do.
Oh, what?
I want you to put on the black scent.
I just don't get why you like it so much.
She's an FBI agent posing as a beauty contestant.
Nice callback.
On a scale from how many on the Jack Harlow scale, how much blacker did she get for these braids? Where is she on the Harlow scale?
Oh, wow.
Comment below.
Yeah, starting right where we left off.
Oh.
What a cliffhanger for a season premiere.
Okay, Ross.
Oh, she didn't do it.
Let me explain, okay?
We weren't doing anything.
Gaslight defense mode.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything anymore.
She didn't do the I'm sorry.
No, come on, that is a lie. We also kissed in Barbados.
Dude, chill.
Chill.
We didn't plan it, okay? And the only reason that happened, because I saw you kissing Charlie.
Yeah, you started it.
Jesus, Rachel. You got
Take
to
5,
chill,
Rach,
dog.
Take 5.
Probably should have talked to you about this before it ever happened.
Oh, we feel so terrible about this, Ross.
He hasn't said a word yet.
So,
And we both kissed you in Barbados.
Ross?
My best friend and my baby mama?
Yeah. Ross is not here right now. Leave a
Can we
message.
just close the door?
Just like push him slightly. You got this one.
So no one told you you were gonna get these braids, And now you're at least 5 to 10% more black. And, you know, perhaps some wardrobe changes, whatever stereotypes we can throw in there, really.
Yeah.
She already got the Rasta hat. Where else can we go?
Ross, say something.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
And have you had?
No.
But if I hadn't walked in here, would you?
Probably no.
Honest.
This is not how we wanted you to find out about this. You have every right to go nuts.
I'm not going nuts.
Go crazy. Ah.
You know what I mean.
Hey.
Hey, Uncle Guy and Raz.
You two are happy, then I'm happy for you.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Absolutely.
He says through tears.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. I'm precious.
I'm Ross.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's coming out all loud and squeaky, because really, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Deeper register, you're more calm.
See you guys kissing. I mean, at first I was like, ah! Now that I've had time to absorb it,
You mean 4 seconds?
Yeah.
loving this, it's all working out.
Working out.
Me and Charlie and you two. You know what we should do?
Oh, God. Why did he come at them like that?
We should all have dinner.
I hate it.
Yes, we'll do it tomorrow night. I'll cook.
You're freaking us out, dog.
Weird would be if someone didn't like Mexican food because I'm making fajitas.
Fajitas! Because I hate you guys.
Delivery is excellent.
David Schwimmer, man. Consummate professional of
I
comedy.
do like fajitas.
Dude, let's fajita it up.
Adoption stuff is so overwhelming.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. They are doing this.
There's so many ways to go, and this is like the biggest decision of our lives.
There's a hair in my coffee.
And there's a snake in my boot.
Yeah.
Hey, have you seen Frank Jr.? Because he's meeting me here with the trip.
Oh, yeah, Frank Jr. We haven't seen him in forever.
Yeah.
We think of 3 hot blonde 19-year-olds.
Playboy.
Drink your hair.
Drink your hair. He's got good hair this season.
He does.
The brochures from different adoption
Rebecca.
agencies.
Ooh, babies! Oh, this one is...
Babies.
Mon's got normal hair. That is a cute baby.
I'm happy they dropped it.
I'm really sad, honestly.
You should talk to my friends, Bill and Colleen. They adopted a kid. I'm sure they'd help you.
Hey, honey, wouldn't that be great?
Catler. Oh my God.
Full-blown children now. Wow. One of them was a ginger.
Not what we talked about.
What are you talking about?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Frank?
Hi.
Hey.
That's Frank Jr. pulling the tampons out of the lady's purse,
Oh no. Tamp it to the max with Tampon.
climbing on Chandler,
Chandler.
and that's Leslie throwing bagels at him.
Nice. Toss me one.
Willing to adopt triplets?
I suppose we've never seen kids in that coffee shop before.
It's usually a 21 and over joint.
Yeah.
I'd take you out for a romantic night. Fancy dinner, fill you up on the carriage ride home.
Hey, up.
In a carriage.
Yeah, with a horse and a top hat guy.
Hi. Hey.
Oh, yeah, that's how she found out, too.
Dreading this?
Oh, you.
Dreading this?
Oh, you bet.
It's some stuff you left at my apartment.
Oh, thanks.
Taco.
Just give me my stuff whenever you want.
Yeah, I didn't throw any of that out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God.
I thought I heard voices.
He's so weird.
Hey, Joey.
Joey.
Oh, you're gonna have to introduce me to your new girlfriend.
He's so cool. He's so cool
He's
and
the
calm.
coolest about it.
Cool cucumber man.
That is so thoughtful. She's a keeper.
Is.
And what did you bring me? Huh? Van Halen CD. I can use all these things. Fine, because I am. Huh? Aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? Who else is fine?
Me! Please don't shoot.
It's okay, maybe have a drink.
You know what? That is a very good idea. I'm gonna go make a picture of margaritas.
Margaritas. Make mine a double.
Oh.
Salt my rim.
So adorable.
Salt my rim.
Actually, tahini.
Well, you know, They're gonna be awake again.
Yeah, you know, time flies.
Last time I babysat them, they did the funniest thing.
I haven't slept in 4 years.
That's why you haven't seen me.
You just don't know how hard it is, Phoebe. There's just so many of them. Two's great, but what do I do when the third one runs at me with his bike helmet on? I got no more hands to protect my area.
You gotta cup it up all the time.
Yeah, I know, Frank. I counted them when they were coming out of my area.
Would you like one? Give one to Chandler and Monica.
Oh, no, I can't say it. It's too horrible, no.
What?
No, I can't.
Oh my God.
Frank, are you thinking of leaving? Because I didn't have those triplets, so you could just run out on them.
You know, maybe you could take one.
There you go. That's not gonna disrupt anything.
Can't separate them. That's terrible. Which one?
Yeah. Chandler. Take a little Chandler.
Well, Chan.
Take Chandler Jr. and then lord that over Chandler Sr.
Exactly.
So, a lot of malfunctioning wee-wees and hoo-hoos in this room, huh?
Oh boy. Oh boy. It's Jim Impressions. Jim Meskimen. Guy does great impressions.
I think this might help. Pretty much all the information you need.
Oh my God.
Monica loves a binder.
I think I just had a tiny orgasm.
Can I see the book? You want me to wash my hands first, don't you?
Oh no.
It's just so pretty and white.
Dude, that is
I would have told him to do it too. Can I adopt you?
adult child. That would be way easier.
Hey, you must be Owen.
Daryl Sabara?
I'm Chandler.
Oh, friggin' the kid from Spy Kids.
Yeah.
I have a badge in it. You want to see it?
I'd love to, but I gotta get back to talking to your parents. They're telling us all about how they adopted you.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no!
Oh no! Joke.
What?
I'm adopted?
That's. Woof.
I got nothing.
I got
Just say it was a joke.
Yeah.
I was a Cub Scout back in the day.
That sucks, kid.
Yeah.
What a way to find out.
Rita's was not so great, but the second batch is good. Oh, God, this is fun, isn't it? You know, just the four of us.
Are
you okay? And when are the fajitas gonna be ready?
That's gotta be burnt.
I'm just proud of us. You know, there's no weirdness.
Alicia Tyler's doing great. No awareness.
Together. Yeah. Ooh, let's take a trip.
We are all dissociating.
This is rough.
My fajitas!
My fajitas! This is among my favorite Rosses.
Truly.
You know, he normally doesn't drink like this.
Oh, you know what? This is nothing. My father is a raging alcoholic. Oh, I'm sorry. Have I made this evening uncomfortable?
Be careful! Very hot plate! Very hot!
Why are you holding it in the pan?
Hurt tomorrow.
That's a good effect. That's a fun effect.
Why did the timer go off? It was on the stove.
You know,
he put it in the oven.
It's a leg timer.
Well, just, which one would you be willing to give up?
Huh.
Why don't you just give one to Ursula? You keep one, and Phoebe keeps one.
I mean, he's really funny. What's green and says, hey, I'm a frog? Talking frog.
Oh
no, you can't have him. He's too funny.
Yeah, you're not gonna want to give up any of them.
Fine. What about Leslie?
She's the only one that knows how to burp the alphabet.
No.
It's a quality skill right there.
Yeah.
I got big hopes for her. She's gonna be a doctor or realtor.
Sure, same thing.
I think we just ran out of kids.
Oh, I think you're right.
No. Hey, there's one.
Take him.
I mean, they drive me crazy, but they're my babies.
My babies.
I can babysit anytime you want. You name the day and I'll be there.
How about tomorrow?
Well, that's not good.
No, not free tomorrow.
I can move some stuff around and I'll be there.
You do that for us?
Are you kidding? That's what sisters are for.
What's your other sister?
Yeah, well, good sister.
Oh, crap. Don't wake up. Don't wake up.
Yeah.
No, they're in the kitchen getting something to eat. Oh, no. Can you believe how nice they are?
We have to leave.
We have to leave. We gotta go.
He didn't know he was adopted, and there's a slight chance I may have told him.
How big a chance do you think?
No, you know what? I can replace everything in there. Get that binder and let's go.
Oh shit.
By the way, you should know we haven't told him he's adopted yet.
I'm adopted?
See? Intuitive.
Intuitive.
Where did you hear that?
He told me.
Wow.
And
paid me $50 not to tell.
Wow.
Damn.
Which technically now you should give back.
That's why he grew up to bully Michael Myers. They sent him away.
Him? He's adopted?
I'm so sorry, but you should have a sign out there or something. Or
Sign.
Owen doesn't know he's adopted, and he also thinks Santa is real.
Shit.
He isn't?
Owen! Owen!
Out of here, baby!
Baby!
I don't think I've ever heard him call her baby before.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Toast to Rachel and Joey.
Oh, jeez.
And to love.
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 True love.
L is for life.
No.
And what is life without love?
Do you believe in life after life?
O is for, oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Give me some of the fajitas.
Very surprising turn of events.
Good save.
Which I am still fine with, by the way.
Fine.
Extremely normal, I find it, that you two are together.
Oh, no. He's gonna cry. He gonna cry.
And that one day you might get married and have children of your own.
Oh, Ross.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, are you okay?
Totally.
No.
Ross, you don't seem okay.
I'm sorry, it must be the pressure of entertaining.
Definitely what it is. I was gonna say that.
That's show business.
This
I
is
think everyone would
host
feel better
business.
if we had some flan.
flan. Yeah.
Ross, I have to take off.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a really early class in the morning. But this has been lovely.
No, it hasn't.
And you thought it would be awkward with Joey and that you never really liked Rachel.
Oh.
You are on fire.
You are killing the game.
God, Rachel, what Ross just said, that is just...
That's okay. Girls tend not to like me.
Oh, all right.
I guess it's just flan for 3. Hey, that rhymes.
You know what? Pass a flan for me. I'll take that number 4.
I think we're going to take off, too.
Oh,
Get that rhyme going.
Joey and Rachel out the door.
No, it's just, it's getting late.
Hey, it's fine. Got plenty of margaritas. It's all good.
It's all good.
It's good. What was that?
I don't even know what that's for.
More fajitas?
Yeah. It's the 4th course.
I think I'm gonna stay here and make sure he's okay.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I'll see you in the morning.
No.
I don't think he's ever going to be okay with this.
Doesn't look good, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, take care of your boy. He's mad hungover.
You stay here all night? So you took off my pants and shoes?
You actually did that when you were dancing to the Chicago soundtrack.
Oh. Excellent. He had it coming.
Listen, you don't have to worry about that, okay? Because nothing's gonna happen to you.
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
I mean, nothing would suggest otherwise up to this point.
Yeah. Seems perfectly normal.
I mean, we haven't been a couple in like 6 years. I mean, 6 years and because of me, you guys aren't going to be together? What is this thing with you and Rachel?
Come on, you know me. You know.
I'm Joey. I'm disgusting.
I'm crazy about her.
And she feels the same way?
I think so.
Well then, maybe it's time we all moved on.
Don't say that, Ross.
Besides, I'm with Charlie, right? My God, I'm still with Charlie, aren't I? I mean, she didn't see the dance, did she?
No.
No pants dance.
That was just for me.
That was just for me.
That was just for me. It's a great delivery.
You sure about this?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Very sweet, very sincere.
Oh.
That was a solid dap.
That was great, yeah.
What the happened?
because his hands, he burnt his hands. He probably just pulled that tray of tots right out of the oven. Right. Raw dogs, raw pigs.
Owen didn't know he was adopted. Monica told him.
Still, you had to find out sometime.
Yeah, but how would you like it if someone told the triplets that you gave birth to them?
Hell yeah, Chandler. Let's go for 3.
She was an accident.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Season 10, ep 3.
The one where Ross is
1,
fine.
a 2, and a 3. Oh yeah, we totally forgot to freaking guess, but that's the best title for that. I wouldn't
Yeah.
have got it, but I like that.
So, you and Rachel tonight, huh?
Yeah, it's actually our first official date.
Oh no.
You nervous?
Nah, no, this is the part I'm actually good at.
Oh, baby Emma.
Hey, you guys did go on a practice date or mock
My
date.
fear and self-loathing.
It's okay.
I couldn't tell you, man.
How can you be so confident?
I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Each woman is different. You have to appreciate their uniqueness.
Really?
No, I do 6 things.
Oh, damn you.
I kiss her. Next, I take my hand and I softly graze her thigh.
You mean like this?
Not like that. No, like this.
Come on, give it to me. Just like
I
this.
see what you mean. That's quite nice.
How you do?
More foosball?
And beer.
Yeah.
And beer. Let's grill up some ribs while we're at it. Smoke a chicken.
So no one told me he was Monica, cause that's Monica.
Chandler's not allowed to say that.
He's not.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow,
Hey, it's done.
Stop staring at my wife's legs.
buddy.
Stop staring at your sister's legs.
Yeah. Pick your poison.
How'd you get so tan?
She went to one of those spray-on tan places.
Uh-oh.
Damn. Why don't you change your hair?
Spray on tan?
Chandler gets pedicures.
Oh, I've never had a petty.
The toe separators?
Only had a
Why?
man.
Why?
Why would you say that?
Why?
I can't believe that's sprayed on. I mean, it looks really good.
I was gonna say, is this the one where Ross goes to get a tan?
So do you get colors or just French tips?
Here's your card.
Thanks. I know where this place is. It used to be an X-rated video.
Cash for cream.
Yes, for cream.
That's
what they did at the store.
That's right. At the X-rated video florist.
You won't believe who moved back to town. She called me too. She's the worst.
Amanda Bynes?
This girl who used to live in the building before you did moved to England, and she picked up this fake British accent.
Oh.
Who's gonna play Amanda?
Monica, darling, it's Amanda calling.
Amanda Cooling.
Are you trying to do a British accent?
Who's gonna play Amanda?
Oh, no.
Chandler gets pedicures.
Wow, you're a
Damn.
woman, Chandler.
Just so I know, how many more of those can I expect?
JK.
At least 2 more.
When she got me on the phone. Oh, so sorry to catch you on your mobile.
I think get an actual British
On my
actress.
mobile. It's got to be Miranda Otto.
I slept with Billy Joel.
Whoa, you started the fire?
Who's a famous British actress in the early 2000s?
Renee. No, she's American.
Just ignore her calls and dodge her till she gets the point.
Seems so harsh.
Emily Mortimer.
No, had it done to me though. Feels good.
Miranda Richardson, British? I don't know.
All right, Mr. Geller, right this way.
Oh my.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
We have 1, 2, or 3.
Well, I like how you look. What are you?
Wow.
Jesus, guy.
I think a 2.
Ross, go home.
Wow. Oh no.
The one where the Gellers want to be black.
Yeah. That's the theme this season.
When the spraying stops, count to 5.
He is not going to, and Ross is about to do blackface.
Got it?
Spray, count, pat, and turn. Spray, count.
You catch on quick.
Well, I have a PhD.
Ah.
He stays in too long, and then Ross gets a fade.
Yes, that's what we need. Fade
That's what
Ross.
everybody wants.
Fade Rossa. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Bad.
Oh.
One Mississippi.
Oh, in your mouth. You're eating it. You're eating it.
You can have tan teeth.
Tan teeth.
You sprayed my front twice.
You never turned?
No, I barely even got to 3 Mississippi.
I said count to 5.
Mississippi, Leslie?
Mississippi Leslie?
It keeps getting darker for the next 4 hours.
So how dark is it going to get?
Spray with 2 2s and...
I'm a 4?
But your back's a 0.
You got a 2 to the back.
Go even that out, brother.
Might want to get back in there.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Okay.
if you do enough tanning, you could get a job as a body double in the film Little Man, starring Marlon Wayans. Because apparently that is what they did.
There's no light on the back wall. How do I know when it's going to start?
He's going to turn around again.
Christ. Please, God, just turn back! Turn back! Turn back! Turn back! Turn back! Turn back! He's an 8. He's an 8 now.
This is going to be bad.
This is going to be great. This is going to go well.
Thing happened again. You got 2 more 2s? I'm an 8.
You just gotta stand there, bro. You just gotta.
Thanks for dinner.
Oh no!
I thought you paid.
Oh, what?
Guess we won't be going back there.
Why did you assume she paid?
Why not?
He's missed the first date.
Move this onto the likes of the couch.
I say cheesy line, but okay.
Hey, to the likes of the couch. Our
He was about to
couch.
walk in. Oh!
Oh, the thigh thing.
What's the matter?
I don't know. I don't know why I did that.
Okay.
Oh no. No, are they not going to be able to? Are they
do
just
it.
too friendly?
I don't get it. Chandler loved it.
Chandler, he's the best litmus test. Chandler loves it. What's wrong with
I
you?
won't do it again. I really do. I promise. This is gonna be great.
Just choose a different region.
Oh,
my.
wow. Wow.
Choose another erogenous zone.
Was that good for you?
Rachel's just she's a dom. She's a top.
Dommy mommy.
It could be Rachel asking if someone could babysit again.
Or Frank.
It could be Amanda.
Amanda.
I was just kidding about Rachel.
Is it?
Babysitting's a gas.
Yeah.
It's Amanda calling again. I'm in the neighborhood hoping You're from Yonkers. Your last name is Buffay.
Buffay.
Ring me back on my mobile.
Is someone on the line?
Yes, I was looking for Monica.
Hang on.
Oh, no.
She's right here.
Oh, crapperini.
Someone's on the phone for you.
We weren't picking up. It's Amanda.
She can hear you.
I get pedicures.
I get pedicures.
Hi, Amanda. Dinner tomorrow night? Why didn't you just say no? Get this uncontrollable need to please people.
This is true.
I feel it.
So I said it was more her than Rachel.
You would not hold up well under torture.
Oh, and you would?
I did.
I did. Tell me that story. Write a song about that.
Rachel, you sure you want to do this?
Absolutely. It's a little weird. It's you and it's me. It's just gonna take some getting used to.
Have a similar reaction when her and Ross started dating.
Okay, let's work from the top down.
Scalp massage.
Just work the bra, Joe.
Work the bra, Joe.
Okay.
Joey,
What do I do?
you've done this so many times.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Joe. Come on, man. You gotta be better than that.
Thing welded shut.
Okay.
He's nervous.
I gotta get a look at this thing.
He's
Oh yeah,
nervous.
he's very nice. Is it a front clasp?
This has never happened to me before. I'm an expert at taking off bra. I just looked at one and it popped open. I blame your bra.
Yeah.
It's a standard issue.
Well, then I blame you. You threw me off with all your slapping.
I mean, to be fair.
Maybe on some level you don't want to take off my bra.
No, I don't have another level.
I'm Joey.
I'm disgusting. Or at very least, I'm insatiably horny.
That's it. Ooh, wow.
Hell yeah.
There's something different.
No.
He never went back for the other side.
Tanning place your wife suggested.
Was that place the Sun?
Oh, and it gets worse.
Well, Ross has been on
Why
a
did
5-year
he just
mission.
never go back for the...
He just couldn't figure it out. It's too much.
You go into the booth, you count to 5, and you turn around.
How do you count to 5?
1, 2, 3.
Damn it! I know.
I know.
What is up with Miss Hawaiian Tropic?
Jeeps. We got to get him the
And he
braids.
started to put his hand up my leg, and I kept slapping it away.
You didn't like that?
Yeah, what's wrong with
He
you?
loved it.
It's just me, all right? He freaked out too. He couldn't even undo my bra.
One time he just looked at my bra and it popped open.
Ah!
See?
Ah!
He's the superpowered man.
But this time it was leading somewhere. And
Remember the first time that you kissed Ross? How weird that was?
Been through this before.
you're right, we can do this. We're just gonna power through.
Chandler, can I talk to you for a second?
No need, problem solved. We are powering through.
He's trying. You don't have the power.
Chandler, stop. It's not going to pop open.
You don't know.
You don't know.
Okay, look, I'm so sorry for
imagine
screwing
it's
up
gonna
that
be.
cutting her out plan. But I have a new plan. What do you think of Mike and Chandler being in a car accident?
Kidding? I love it.
They both hate each other.
Oh, Jennifer Till. Oh, I'm sorry, Jennifer Coolidge.
Let's go.
Wow.
Both of you, look at me.
I would
Look
not
how
have guessed
young I
that.
look.
Look how young I look.
Touch my abs. I don't exercise at all.
It's all.
Ooh.
Yeah, his name is Chandler.
Oh, smell my neck.
What
Smell
the
me.
hell?
It's me. It's my natural scent.
Okay.
Musty.
Musty. Ugh.
Well, it was 1992, and I remember because that was the year I had sex with Evel Knievel.
Oh, after he jumped over all those buses.
My God.
You were dodging her calls and trying to avoid seeing her. You were going to cut me out?
Well, like 12 years ago.
I feel like a perfect arse.
Arse.
In America, you're just an ass.
Yeah. So get used to that.
Chandler, what's wrong?
Sorry, but Chandler was in a car accident.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good
Was
act.
Mike with him?
Nope.
Damn.
Wow. Ripcord.
Yes, ma'am. Ready to power through.
Excellent. Okay, stick it in the
Oh,
ice bucket.
God.
The
I
photos-
thought he was going to pop her in the eye or something.
Whoa. We're getting it. We're getting it.
Whoa.
Very sexy, sexy.
That's how I go through the house. Sexy, sexy.
Oh, get over it, soldier. We got to do this.
Yep. You're just as comfortable as Ross.
You like that? Let's kick this into high gear, huh?
Oh, kicking it up a notch.
Do it.
No. You need me in my misters.
You need me in my misters.
Joey, are you okay?
Soldier down.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Joe.
We are not friends with Phoebe anymore.
From shit like 12 years ago. Are you for real?
Okay.
I saw it.
God, you're alive. Monica, can I talk to you outside for a minute?
Wow, my flat is twice this size.
Wow. Fortunate you are.
That accident must have been terrible. You look positively ghastly.
Ghastly. That's a good vocab.
Well,
Ron.
aren't you a treat?
Yeah, come on. British
I
off.
believe you tried to cut me out.
Right after we were living together, and you were driving me crazy.
Well, I'm still all those things.
Bleh. Ah!
You're also so generous and kind and scrappy. Of all the people I've cut out, you were the only one who ever clawed her way back in.
Because I'm scrappy.
Beat up one geller, tried to ghost the other.
I guess we should go back in. I mean, you gave me another chance.
She bullied one geller, I mean. Oh, God, what's going to happen?
Wow.
You believe it? I've never had any professional dance training.
Dance training. That's amazing.
How did we get here so quickly?
You got to audition for the Rockettes, man.
Now, let me explain how this works. You go into the booth and you
I'm
face
gonna
the
stop you right there. Does it look like this is my first time?
Oh, God.
And I want them all on my back.
Okay.
Okay.
Jesus, Ross.
Go, Glenda.
Glenda or Linda?
Oh, was it? I thought there was a G on there. I'm not sure.
Oh.
It might have just been Linda, and maybe I'm just projecting. Oh,
I was
Wait a
more
minute.
even.
There's two sets of nozzles. Which one is it?
oh, oh no! He's gonna be like,
What's the matter with me?
No, I mean with us.
That fake British woman's a real bitch, but she sure can dance.
When you and Monica first hooked up, was it weird?
Kinda, sneaking around, having to hide from you guys.
Surely.
see William.
Was there a part of you that felt like it was really wrong?
I can tell from your expressions that's the good news you were hoping for.
Thanks, Jan.
I'm gonna go continue to spread the joy.
What does that piece of art say on the wall? That was crazy.
Just because something's difficult doesn't mean that you quit.
Right, totally. And if it doesn't work, then we'll just be one of those couples that never has sex.
That's a plan.
That's the plan.
I was so sure this is what I wanted.
Well, how come Monica and Chandler could do it?
I guess they weren't as good friends as we are.
Wow.
I bet you're right.
That's so sweet and sad.
All right, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere for a while.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's go.
There it is.
Let's get it. Till the swelling goes down.
One with the British friend, the one with the tans.
Chandler,
Oh,
let me in.
no.
Go away! I know. I went to the tanning place and the same thing happened to me. You have to let me in.
No, it
Glenda.
didn't.
It was Glenda.
Oh, good job. Good catch.
Did you count Mississippi?
Mississippi?
The one with
This
the
is
tans.
You're not tan.
No, I just had to get a picture of this. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
There it is.
The one with
Yep.
Ross's tan. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, starting your own business sounds exciting, doesn't it? Until you realize in this day and age, you have to become the website person, the inventory person, the checkout person, the marketing person, the shipping person, basically an entire company overnight. That's why I genuinely love today's sponsor, Shopify. You've heard of this shout them out before, and there's a good reason why, because we've been using Shopify for RejectNationShop.com way before we ever partnered with them. And I know a ton of other creators who've trusted them for years. The easiest way to explain what Shopify is, it's like having your storefront, cash register, stockroom, marketing assistant, and business expert all in one place. They are the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. From household names to brands just getting started. With hundreds of ready-to-use templates, Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store that actually matches your brand. They also have helpful AI tools to help write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhancing product photography. Plus, Shopify helps you with everything from inventory, payments, analytics, international shipping, returns, and easy-to-run email and social media campaigns. So it's time to turn those what-ifs into Shopify today. You can sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/rejects. Go to shopify.com/rejects. Thank you, Shopify, for sponsoring today's video.
Honey, I got us that room at the Woodford Inn this weekend.
You can't go away this weekend. It's Emma's birthday.
Yeah.
We're having a party.
Yeah, guys.
Gee, if only she were one and had no idea what the hell a birthday was.
Chandler and I could really use a weekend away.
There's this thing I really want us to do. I read about it in Maxim.
Oh, yes.
We want everyone to be there. As much as I hate to delay, you're doing weird sex stuff to my little sister.
Ew. When you put it like that.
Weird and sex stuff.
All right, we'll stay.
But if we end up not doing this Maxim thing because of this party.
Believe me, that is not why we won't be doing that.
What is the Maxim thing?
Tell us.
What is it?
Tell us, John. What is it?
So no one told me about this freaking Maxim thing. All the kinky shit Monica's gonna do to Chandler Bing.
Hey.
And then he would draw a treasure map to help me find them all.
I love family traditions like that.
That's actually super cool.
On our birthday, our stepdad would sell his blood to buy us food.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Sell his blood to buy us food. Oh.
He uses blood money to buy them for food.
Think she's gonna be watching that video on a TV that hasn't even been invented yet.
Probably won't be compatible by then.
We'll be living in a floating city that the humans built to escape the ant people.
Yes.
Yes.
They'll be living in timeshares on the moon.
That's the hope.
That's the hope.
That's the hope.
Hey, say something to Emma on her 18th birthday.
18, huh?
How you doing?
Oh,
I was waiting for it,
Jesus.
Joe.
When they see this, you'll be 52.
And starting to think about settling down.
Yeah. And probably still hot.
You set this up for people to put Emma's presents on.
We were supposed to bring presents?
Yeah, I wrote Emma a song.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know?
Joey, it's a birthday party.
The other day, she laughed for like an hour at a cup.
Give her that cup.
Just a cup with a picture of Elmo on it, dressed as a farmer. And he's standing next to this cow, and the cow says, El Moo.
El Moo.
That's a funny cup.
That's a funny cup. Joey would be the best babysitter.
I think Emma would have turned 18 in 2021.
Oof.
Sorry. Now let's wake up Emma and get the fun time started.
She didn't sleep well last night, so we can't wake her up.
Are you freaking kidding me, Green?
Yeah. Wake her up and let the good times roll. Hey.
The Gellers in the house.
I remember your first birthday. He pulled on his testicles so hard
Oh.
to take him to the emergency room.
Oh, no.
What?
There's something you didn't know about your dad.
Did Dr. Gettleman get an invite? Is he going to show up?
You know what would be fun?
Yeah.
If we gave this present to Emma from all of us.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Which one are you?
I'm Joey. He's about to be spin-off Joe.
No, what are we going to do?
I'm going to ram this platter really hard into your ribs.
Oh, no.
What?
I'm not going to Vermont with this, Monica. Maybe I could do something for Emma using my talent.
So you're gonna hit on her?
No, monologue. Dramatic monologue.
I could do a dramatic reading of one of her books.
She would love that and definitely comprehend it.
Or you could stick a fork in an apple.
Stick a fork in an apple.
Emma might like what?
Actually, we prepared performances,
Well, separate performances.
but equally real.
But equally real.
People are getting a little antsy waiting for Emma to wake up. Would you mind performing them once now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, wonderful.
Joey and Phoebe are going to perform a little something for us.
Oh, great.
Oh, leapfrog. I haven't seen one of those in forever.
Prepared?
Hey, I do it every week with 3 cameras pointed at me and a whole crew waiting.
Yeah, watch the man work.
What are you going to do for us?
Reading of one of Emma's books.
Which one?
Love You Forever.
Oh no, Joe.
Published by Firefly Books, printed in Mexico.
In Mexico.
Phoebe,
get on the guitar.
She sang, I'll love you forever. And while he rocked her, he sang, I'll love you forever. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be.
Wow!
Yeah!
Thank
Joe.
you so much for that gift.
Oh!
He's not ready for this today.
That's the greatest.
It went off so well.
Prepared something as well.
Oh
That's
no.
right. I
Oh
prepared a
no.
song for Emma.
Here we go.
Oh no.
Here it is.
Emma, your name poses a dilemma.
What?
He played the commanding officer in Rambo.
That's right. He's oh, what's his name? He's also they picked him in Metal Gear. Troutman.
Oh no.
No, of course not.
Oh, Phoebe.
Also, prepared a reading.
Emma, Sistema,
Sex and the
Crema.
single mother.
Oh, golly.
Finding your G-spot.
Oh, hello.
No thanks.
Happy 18th birthday.
Right now, that seems so far away. 17 years. This message could be coming to you from beyond the grave, Emma.
Oh, Jesus.
I love that. I love that.
And my cholesterol's off the charts.
Bro.
I want to see if those actors are still alive.
Heart disease kills women, too.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That was just...
Yeah.
Don't forget to get a shot of Emma's cake. It's in a box in the fridge.
Okay, sure.
I got it from a bakery in New Jersey, Carino's.
I used to hitchhike there when I was a kid.
Wowie. Monica, okay.
Does this bakery by any chance also bake erotic cakes?
Oh Christ the Lord, no.
Say for bachelorette party?
No.
You got the wrong cake.
Is it shaped like a...
Baby's face on a
It's okay. It's a rocket ship.
It's Ross's.
Yeah. Now it's a party.
Right, if I wanted this cake to be a disaster, I would have baked it myself.
Could ask Monica to bake it.
Still think it looks delicious?
I mean, it probably is.
It is,
but that's not
Joey.
the point, Joe.
If we cut the baby's face off the we could put it on the bunny. That is a weird sentence.
Yes, but practical thinking.
Joey, don't touch it!
I'm so confused.
So confused.
It's okay, Joey. Eat that dick. Eat it.
Frosting with nuts.
To be fair, this one does have nuts.
Chandler.
Hey.
Chandler. We were all thinking it. We were all thinking it.
You know what? While we're waiting, you guys could tape your message to Emma for her 18th birthday.
Hi, Emma. It's the year 2020. Are you still enjoying your nap?
It's actually 6 years past that.
Golly. Hate it.
We're Aunt Monica and Uncle Chandler, by the way. You may not recognize us because we haven't spoken to your parents in 17 years.
Yeah.
We used to be married, but then we missed a weekend away together and things kind of unraveled.
Vermont!
Because of you.
Because of you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Ross, Rachel promised it would be over by now.
I have a massage client soon.
I promise Rachel will be back with the cake any minute. Monica, remember the frosting?
All right, 5 more minutes.
I thought Emma was born in 2003.
Oh no, what happened?
Oh Christ.
What? Okay, where are you? Oh no. Okay, I'll be right there.
Was that Emma? Is she up?
Rachel got pulled over for speeding. She forgot her license, so now I have to bring it to her.
Oh, great.
Jesus.
If anybody gets to go, it's us. We've been complaining the longest.
Guys.
Wait, you guys, no, you can't leave. Rachel already feels bad that the cake's messed up. How do you think she's gonna feel when she comes?
I don't know. You'll tell us on Monday.
Oh,
You're in charge, okay? You make sure nobody leaves.
oh no. Imprisoned.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
To the bathroom.
All right, well, the rest of you get comfortable, okay? Because we are going to be here for... Wait a minute, there's a window in there.
Oh, no, he's not getting away that easy.
No, don't take your eyes off Mon.
What are you doing? Get the hell out of here!
Well, that one did not have Emma's face on it.
Ah, good.
Well, we better get going. It's late. Jack's not allowed to drive at night anymore.
Last winter, I went up on a church lawn and drove right through a manger scene.
Oh, no.
The papers thought it was a hate crime.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God. I know you don't have hate in your heart, Jack Geller.
Nighty-night.
Like, run for it, Monica.
How could you just let them leave?
Hey, I'm not gonna mess with Jack. He's a great man. He fought for our country.
No, he didn't. He pretended to be a Quaker to get out of Korea.
Well, that's it. He's the last one to go. I'm locking you guys in.
You do know I can just turn them the other way around.
Forgot you used to live here.
That's I love that response.
Yeah, that's the reason.
So, how'd your audition go today? The one I told you about last week.
What? You never said anything about an audition?
Oh no.
I think you could still make it.
No.
It's down at the Astor Theater, and you need to have a monologue prepared.
A monologue?
He's gonna read the book. Yep.
I got it.
I got it.
So, I'm gonna take off.
And we paid for a room that we're supposed to be in right now.
Okay, everyone pick a number from 1 to 10, all right? Whoever gets the highest number gets to go first.
Fucking Joe.
Okay, 10.
Okay, Monica picks 10. I call 9. Anyone else?
Chandler, you get it on 8?
Or we can flip a coin and then multiply the
I'm
answer.
begging you, stop.
Begging for help. I'm pleading for help.
Where are you going with that, Joey?
We got wind-up toys for Emma for her birthday. We can make them race, and whoever comes in last stays. Yeah, let's do that!
Let's do that.
Go, go!
Come on, Roma!
The dog's going backwards.
What are you barking at?
Oh, Joey fixed Phoebe's little thingy.
I caught you! How did I forget that that's all you do?
Oh no.
Way to go, Roma!
Good job, Alan.
Good job, Alan.
Race, you guys.
Yeah, see you later. No, wait. The last one to cross the finish line was the loser. Well, our dog never crossed the finish line, so technically...
They left.
And they're gone.
Yeah.
Everybody left? All right, we'll just tell Emma that we'll be there as soon as we can.
Oh, dude.
She will understand that.
Rachel!
No! God, sorry.
I can't believe they gave you a ticket. You're such a good driver.
Put your cell phone in the back seat. That's good.
I can't believe this. This is her first birthday. She's awake. We're not even there. We're still this stupid, obscene cake.
Maybe I can fix that. Try to turn it into something else.
Oh, don't even bother. And do you know how important these early experiences are, Ross? Very, according to the back cover of that book that you gave me.
Yeah, that's some of the most important information.
Isn't that bad?
Oh my God! Look, you made it into a bunny. How did you do that?
Well, I just made these two things cheeks. And then I split this to make ears. Some can sing, some can dance. I apparently can turn phallic cakes into woodland creatures.
Dude, that's transmutation right there.
Was it
Slow down
slow-mo?
the frame, yeah.
Are Ross and Rachel back?
No, not yet.
Oh, good. I didn't miss the party.
Oh, you gave them a massage.
Just felt so bad missing this, so I just slipped him a little something.
Oh my God.
Once I'm back in 5 or 6 hours, it'll be all right.
Jesus.
yes.
If Ross and Rachel ask, I've been here the whole time. The whole time.
How'd the audition go?
I've been here the whole time.
Joey, we just saw you come in. You ran past us on the stairs.
I was like, you had to.
Hey, guys, come on. You gotta see what Emma just did. Emma, how old are you? How old are you today?
Oh my God, our daughter's a genius.
Yes.
Which this means...
No, science camp.
Damn it.
Hey, let her science if she wants to science.
Here we go. Emma's first birthday cake.
I wonder what's actually in there.
Hey, you made it into a bunny.
Yeah.
What is wrong with me? It looked more delicious when it was a...
Joe! It's okay.
It's
you
all
know
good.
what? Open that up. Unpack that.
Yeah.
Well, your first birthday is over, and it was really...
What the hell? Oh.
Ah.
Go, Alan! Run, you hairy bastard!
You hairy It was the one with Emma's. It was the one with the cake. All right, I was gonna say the one with the birthday party. Anyway, it's season 10, episode 5, 1, 2, and a 3.
You know, I'm thinking about letting Emma have her first cookie.
She has cookies all the time.
I've never given her a cookie.
Oh my God!
And for the record, I've also never given her frosting from a can.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I never given her.
And we were wondering if you would write one for us.
Of course, I'd be honored.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh,
I think there's been an oversight.
We don't think of you as really being so much with the words.
What's the words?
Ah! Clearly, we were
A
wrong.
lot of nice stuff to say about you guys, okay? And I know how much you want to have a baby, and I would love to help you get one.
And Joey, we want you to do it.
All right, let me see how I'm gonna start. Dear baby adoption decider people.
Maybe we can get you a template.
So excited about your letter.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's the thought.
Hey, Phoebe.
Wow,
Matrix
don't
Phoebe.
you look nice?
Yes, I do.
Good confident Phoebes.
Today's Mike and my 1-year anniversary.
Oh.
How is that possible?
Time dilation. It's a flat circle.
First time you had sex?
Yeah.
Ah.
Hey, you know what? I've never had a 1-year anniversary before. I'm wearing something fancy pants, and we're gonna have sex in a public restroom.
Amen. Does that count? Does this count as a 1 year?
That's where people make number 2.
Number two.
two.
I mean, it would have been a year or more since he was introduced, right?
So no one told me that this is where you take a poo. And now we wanna have sex with Joey too. Those are all words.
We did it.
For
Hey,
the most
Charlie.
part.
Charlie didn't leave him. Charlie didn't leave him after that awkward fork.
I have a little time if you want to.
I'd love to, but I really have to grade these papers.
Do it while you grade the papers.
I'll just shower by myself.
Beep.
Ross, you gave a beat
Hey.
Pottery Barn catalog.
It had some good ideas. Take off your shirt.
Hey. Oh. Oh no.
Oh,
Which
Reese
one?
is back? Thanks, Reese Witherspoon.
Oh.
Oh no, it's you again.
Christina Applegate.
Christina Applegate, lovely.
You're not Rachel.
Still Shopper's Attack.
That haircut. Damn.
Very 2004. Good luck though.
Hi.
They have dueling hair.
I grew up on your block. We had Thanksgiving together last year. I had a baby with your sister.
Did I buy a falafel from you yesterday?
Oh my God.
Ferocel.
Yes, you did.
Jesus. Can we get them both in the same episode? That'd be cool.
Yeah. Please get Reese Witherspoon.
Peck implant.
The days of our lives, guy.
That's right, yeah.
You are not good.
Jesus.
Wow.
Always nice to meet a fan.
that look.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me just check on the baby. Wait, this is important. Can't Ella wait?
Oh my gosh, she still gets it wrong.
Why did you change it? Ella was so much prettier.
Oh my God.
What do I know? I just sell Middle Eastern food from a cart.
Hey, your English is getting better.
Oh my God.
Bullet through the apple on the Magna board.
Oh my God.
I know. She may be the hottest girl I've ever hated.
Yep,
What
that's fair.
you working on?
Monica and Chandler's recommendation. I don't know any big words or anything.
Well, why don't you use your thesaurus?
Oh, that's
What'd I just say?
my favorite dinosaur.
You highlight the word you want to change. Go under tools, gives. You can pick the word that sounds smartest.
God, that's great. I love this thing.
Actually.
Ladies, Joey Tribbiani's got the whole package.
Oh, careful. I guess would that have been functional? I guess that would have been a functional tool back then.
Yeah, I think so.
No, I was talking about your bedding.
It's a lot more like immediate now, but yeah.
All right, what's your news, Amy? I'm getting married. Oh my God, to who?
To Barry.
This guy.
To Ron Burgundy.
He has a killer apartment.
Dexter.
The elevator opens up right into the living room. No, what's he like? He's okay.
Jeez.
He's okay.
I was gonna say we haven't had Will Ferrell on here yet.
Yeah.
No, that was insane.
It's his dad.
It's his dad.
But he travels a lot, so he's hardly ever there.
I'm getting that Euphoria season 3 left.
It sounds a little bit like you like the apartment more than you like
Myron.
Myron.
I once also almost married somebody that I loved. Do you remember Barry?
How we used to make out all the time after you went to sleep.
Oh, Barry.
Jesus.
Just nodding is okay.
Let me see you nod your head like this.
Honey, Amy, you deserve true love. Your soulmate is out there somewhere, someone that is your age and that you care about.
You're right. I'm gonna marry Myron and keep looking for Mr. Right.
Wow.
I'm gonna have my cake and eat it too.
Hey man, the world's in the palm of your hand when you got that haircut.
Yep.
That leather jacket. Oh, Madison. I always dreamed to Square Martin.
Excuse me. Anniversary.
You should have-
Anniversary.
Yeah, I was about to say you should have a badge to go with that.
Could you move your nachos? They're in my seat.
It's my anniversary.
Dude, get some chos.
My anniversary.
I want some chos.
This has been the best year of my life.
Me too. You're so generous and kind, and you're amazing in bed.
Hey, I mean,
It's our anniversary.
come on. You know, people should be clamoring to take notes from this man.
To the big screen on the scoreboard, someone has a special question to ask.
Oh, shit.
Julie R.
Uh-oh.
Oh, how lame.
Oh, no.
So tacky and impersonal.
arsenal.
Really?
Oh, it's the worst way.
Oh no!
Excuse me.
Oh. Oh, she realized it.
Yeah, I'm glad she realized it.
And I think you'll be very, very happy. Longest I ever spent on a computer without looking at porn. I don't understand. Some of the words a little too sophisticated for you.
No.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, the thesaurus thing is tough.
Smart. I used a thesaurus.
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 On every word.
Yeah, the architect monologue from The Matrix.
Nice people with big hearts.
And that became their human prepossessing Homo sapien full-sized aortic pumps.
That's, yes.
I don't think we can use this.
Why not?
Well, because you signed it, baby kangaroo Tribbiani.
Joey!
Yes, baby kangaroo.
Worry about sounding smart and just be yourself.
Yes.
You know what? You don't need a thesaurus. Just write from here. Full-sized aortic pump.
Yes.
I took your advice. I left Myron.
Good for you.
I'm Aaron Brockovich.
You are. Julia Roberts shouts out.
Still need to watch that one.
Proud of you. Oh.
So can I stay with you?
Hell no.
Aaron Brockovich had her own house.
Yeah, she fought for that.
Why do you have bags? Rich, why does she have bags?
I'm staying with you guys.
What?
Freak
We're gonna be roomies.
Oh, hell no.
Yep. This is going to go well.
This is going to be great.
But what if they do it? What if that's the thing? They hate each other, but then they...
Oh, yeah. Joey settles for the sister. Nice.
But we're getting rid of her, right? Rach, please tell me we're getting rid of her.
Get rid of her.
Last night I was finishing off a pizza, and she said, "Ooh, a moment on the lip, forever on the hips."
Wow.
Jesus.
I don't need that kind of talk in my house.
Yeah.
No.
I know that she's difficult, but I think it's really good that she's here.
Do you?
Because we'll appreciate it more when she's gone.
No, it's just, look, you know, when I first moved to this city, I was a lot like her. And you guys really took care of me.
Monica made us.
Yeah.
The person that I am today if it wasn't for you guys. Well, you guys helped me, and I know it's going to take patience, but that's okay. Good morning.
Based rage.
That's what I was supposed to wear today. That's why I hung it on the door.
Oh, sweetie, you can't pull this off.
Jesus. Somebody fight her.
Yeah, get in there. Take it away.
Maybe now would be a good time for us to sit down, talk about your future.
I can't, honey. I'm gonna go get my eyebrows shaved. I am not happy.
I am not happy.
Sure you want to eat that?
Oh, my God. Get out of here.
I'm curvy, and I like it.
Oh,
Tell her, Joe.
Bopo Joe. We love to see it.
I just had the worst anniversary ever.
I bought Chandler a $500 watch, and he wrote me a rap song.
Yeah.
Ouch. Perform it, though.
Seriously?
Holla, holla,
Word.
bing, bing.
Word. Word. The way he said that.
This guy proposed to his girlfriend on the big screen thing. Mike was planning on proposing to me that same way last night.
Well, do you want to marry him?
After I dumped on the way he was going to propose to me, I don't think he's ever going to ask again. I mean, I said no in Barbados, and now this.
She's right. If I were a guy and...
Ugh. It would be mortifying, but...
Did I just say if I were a guy?
Yeah, you did.
Maybe you don't need him to propose to you. Maybe you could propose to him.
I don't know. Isn't that a little desperate?
I proposed to Chandler.
Ouch.
All right, moving on.
I think it was desperate. I think it was amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it could be kind of great.
Absolutely. You'll love the feeling. There's nothing like it.
Yep. You would know.
It's exhilarating.
He's jonesing right now.
How about at a game on the big screen?
How about at a Foot Locker?
Oh, my footlock.
That's a nice way to be proposed to. Plus, he'd never suspect it.
Yeah, that does make sense.
I like the framing of this shot.
Sounds good to me. But what would a guy think?
Yeah, we should call one.
Nana's on the phone.
It's interesting, since she died 7 years ago.
Who got her condo in Boca?
Oh, God, girl.
Oh, God, I hope you feel better. Okay, bye. Can you watch Emma today?
No, I can't. I had back-to-back classes.
Oh,
Did Mommy
God.
say what she had because my throat's been hurting?
Menstrual cramps?
I don't think that's what this is.
Cramps of the throat.
Hate with my throat cramps.
No, I've got work, and then I'm proposing.
Shoot, what are we going to
Oh.
do? Well, I could do it.
Hell no.
Well, actually.
Can I talk to you for a second? I do not want her babysitting our child.
Why not?
Well, for one thing, she keeps calling her Ella.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ella's a nice name.
No.
Call the next one Ella.
The next one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the point.
I don't want her watching our baby.
I am trying to help her become a better.
By using your baby as the means to do that?
Just offered to do something for another human being. She's giving up getting her eyebrows shaped.
She never said that.
I couldn't help it over here because I was trying to.
Ah.
I really want to help you guys out. And so how much does it pay?
Oh, Jesus.
I was gonna say, I've never seen you be that nice, genuinely.
Hey, Joe, how's the second draft of the letter coming?
Finished. In fact, I just dropped it off the agency.
Crap. I mean, great.
Can we read it? Can you print out another copy?
No, I didn't use the computer. It felt more personal to handwrite it.
Excellent.
You hand wrote it?
Wonderful.
Yeah, and don't worry, I
Excellent,
didn't
Joe.
try to sound smart at all.
At all.
Oh, great.
I wrote in crayon too.
Oh my God, that letter is gonna go in our file. No, we're gonna be one of those old couples that collects orchids or has a lot of birds.
Hey, birds are great.
Birds
and
and
orchids
cats
too.
and birds and cats.
Call the agency and tell them to throw out the letter.
Okay, cool.
Hello, this is Chandler Bing. Somebody just dropped off a handwritten recommendation letter. Thank you. Goodbye.
You know what? Just tell me on the way to the bird store.
They thought it was very smart of us to have a child write the recommendation letter.
Yes! I thought Joey was a child.
She gets 8, 9 based on his drawing.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Agreed.
hilarious.
Ella wanted to go out. We went shopping and got some sushi.
Oh,
Yes,
you can't give
good.
a baby sushi?
Babies are dull.
You know, she'll grow into fashion sense and fine taste.
I got you a present for letting me stay with you.
Didn't Chandler and Joey lose a baby like many moons ago?
Oh my God!
You gave it her haircut?
Doesn't it make her nose look smaller?
I hate it!
No.
Golly! Is that legal?
You pierced her ears? How could you do this without telling me?
I told you, then it wouldn't have been a surprise. Now,
Surprise.
Oh my God, here comes Ross. He's gonna flip out.
why, did something happen to his falafel cart?
It flipped over.
Why is she wearing her hat so low she can barely see?
I don't really want her to see.
I don't want her to see. Shield her from this world.
So many terrible sights in this world.
Exactly.
Like war.
Like-
Or that thing in Joey's refrigerator. Remember? It was in a milk carton, but it looked like meat.
Oh God!
Oh,
Ew. This is the chicken from.
Does he not
They
notice?
use it at McDonald's.
What?
He hasn't noticed. Okay, good.
Hi.
Oh, there it is.
What?
What?
Oh no! Great.
Tell me those are clip-ons?
Oh, they're real.
Did she?
She needs to have a cool, fun aunt.
I'm a cool, fun aunt.
Okay.
Okay.
Monica can be cool and fun at organized indoor projects.
Yep. And in the kitchen.
She can be fun with instructor.
Hope you try to figure out what to do with your life, and this is how you repay me?
Since today, I am going to be a baby stylist.
Wow.
That's not a thing!
Yet.
That's to make it a thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to help babies learn how to accessorize, what clothes are slimming.
Babies don't care if they're slim.
Enter Amy.
Enter Amy.
I just wanted...
What are you going to do?
No more falafel for you!
Yeah. Never again, Amy. Never. You will starve.
Cart's closed.
Yeah. Oh no, Madison.
Knicks games part 2.
Great game, huh? Why do you keep looking at the screen?
I'm not. I'm praying.
Pray.
Let the Knicks win. Thank you, Thor.
Thank you, Thor.
Gonna go to the bathroom.
But I think you should wait.
Why?
Oh,
If
jeez.
you don't hold it in, you don't get all the nutrients.
Don't get all the nutrients.
Someone has a special question to ask.
Oh.
It's going to be Akko.
She's proposing to him. Guess we know who wears the pants in that family.
Oh, Jesus.
That's very enlightened. Hey, yeah, come on. Boo!
That's a crazy response to that.
Boo earns. Yeah. Boo. I was booing the crowd just there, just to be fair. Yeah.
As you should have.
Oh, hi. Well, I'm glad you liked my letter.
Oh, no.
No, my mommy and daddy aren't home right now. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
She was nice.
Ah!
Joey, get Amy's badge. She is moving out.
Woohoo!
You put holes in my baby's ears.
Well, at least now people will know she's a girl.
Oh, shots fired. Get her ass.
You know what? Ever since since I've got here, you have been nothing but negative. You didn't want me to marry the old guy with the great apartment.
Oh,
I try to help your daughter de-emphasize her flaws.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
When I moved in here, I thought, just us sisters back together again like when we were kids, except without that stupid Jill.
Oh no, Jill.
Who has gotten fat, by the way.
Jesus, sis. Lay off.
Seriously?
Oh, Jesus.
Seriously?
Said she gained like 15 pounds. Ass and face.
Ass and face only?
I thought she was on Atkins. Carbs found her.
Ouch. Which one's Atkins? Diet experts comment below.
What I wanted. Two sisters talking about real stuff.
Real stuff, yeah.
That sweater she's got is great.
Give you that.
You can. I kept trying to make you a better person, but you're already a pretty perfect version of what you are.
Of what you are.
Oh my. Admit, Emma does look cute.
Oh my God, she got her name right.
Did you just say Emma?
Ah,
The bare minimum.
I'm sorry, Ella.
Ah, Christ. Nice button on that scene.
That woman at the game didn't know what she was talking about. Obviously, you have balls.
Let's just forget the whole thing.
I would love it.
Let the lady propose to the man. Jesus.
However and whenever you decide to propose, I promise I'll say yes. Whether, it's at a basketball game or some lame guy in a cheesy movie who hides it in the cake.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, God. Oh, my.
Where else would lame Mr. No Balls hide it?
Oh, no.
It's my fault. I keep trying to propose in these stupid ways, and all I want to do is tell you that I love you and that I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Oh.
I'm going to do this now.
Oh, my God.
I'll call now.
Phoebe,
Wait.
Yeah, let me take one of my many rings off. Clean hand.
You gotta get the other hand, too.
Yeah, take my rings off.
I love you. There's no one else in the world I would ask to marry me 3 times.
Yeah.
Buffay, will you marry me?
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Phoebe,
I love you.
I love you more.
I love both of you more than you love each other.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that was so
I think
sweet.
Xavier's crying in a corner somewhere.
I know. His ears are ringing.
She's going to be Mrs. No Balls.
Yeah.
Mrs. No Balls!
Phoebe No Balls?
The one with no balls. The one with the letter.
So how's the baby styling business going?
Not that great. It's almost as if people don't want to hear that their babies are ugly.
It's hard to hear the truth. That's shocking.
Hey, Ross.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow. Wow.
That
Barely
looks nothing like...
He barely looks like him. The one where Rachel's sister babysits. That's so direct. I would not have gotten that.
Yeah.
Oh my! Wow.
Was that 3? Was that 6?
That was 5. We're doing 1 through 5 today because it's a shorter season. Remember?
Oh.
Yeah. It's a different. I think we only get like 18 episodes or 15 episodes or something like that. So yeah, we're doing 1 through 5 this block.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, if you're watching this shorter season on Apple or Spotify, make sure you go and give us 5 stars. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and also ring that notification bell when you want your baby styled by someone who's going to tell you it's ugly.
Ugly baby.
Ugly baby. Wow, 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 wow. We did a 5 EPs, baby.
Yeah, this has been changed. So
Let's see.
You can go on with the housekeeping.
We're gonna see.
Live, figure out a couple things.
Also, make sure you go on to rejectnationshop.com to get teas like these. And yeah, if you're also a patron, you can get 15% off. But what is this patron thing you speak of, Aaron? Well, let me tell you. So you can go on over to this little website where you can get exclusives that you can't get over here on YouTube, full-length watch-alongs, not to mention things that Greg and John cover that you can't get over on YouTube, shows and other miscellaneous awesome stuff. And when you go over there, you can sync up with your own copy as we watch the thing, because we can't show it on the screen, the whole thing. That's illegal. That's how you get in jail. We don't want to go to jail. We want to be free and celebrate with our friends. And yeah, so go to Patreon, go to the site, like the YouTubes, subscribe on the YouTubes, all the things. Without further ado, we're going to talk about some stuff. Also, one more thing I forgot.
Oh.
One more thing. If you're also a patron, you can send in questions. We'll shout you out.
That's true.
It's going to be fun.
It is.
We review the stuff. You help us review the stuff by giving us guiding points to review it on with all around it. And, yeah, it's pretty cool. Hear your favorite people on the internet say your name.
That's right.
It's pretty sick. And then we talk to each other.
Gonna put your name into our mouths.
We're gonna put it into your mouth.
Spit it back out.
Chew it up.
With some air and some intonality on top.
We're gonna blow it out with some air.
We're gonna put some thesaurus juju on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna thesaurisize your name, baby. Okay, so we had 5 episodes. They were fun 5.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't believe this is a short season. That makes me sad.
Well, and to be fair, I mean, the opening episode of this, we got 18 episodes this season, but, the first episode that we watched was technically a long episode. It was 48-minute pilot or season opener. So technically, this is as if we watched, 6 episodes.
Okay. You're right.
So even though we're only doing 5 in this block, it makes some level of sense. Kind of like the way that the last season ended with 5 episodes instead of 6, but it was a 6. The ending episode, the finale was double length or whatever.
Right. So the season finale of last season and the season premiere this season could be like a feature length. You pay them back to back.
Yeah. So it might be like a 19 or 20 episode season when it all comes down to it. But
yeah. Okay. So now that we're here and we're talking about these things, how'd you feel? How you feeling coming out of this block?
This was a good block. I mean, again, I expected a greater drop off, with shows. Some of the shows we've been watching lately, especially, like Dexter or this, like each one has, sort of its accepted goldenest ages. But there's been some great stuff in these late seasons, and yeah, I like the way that throughout the show they've again kept all these threads running, and it does feel like there was a bit of that last season energy of like, okay, well, let's get people back who we haven't seen in a while, and let's make the most of this opportunity.
Yeah,
because I think people would have known going in that this was the final season, so it would have been a big deal. So I have a feeling there must be surprises to come. But yeah, all the plot lines have been, very. I think they're like maturing nicely. It's like I like all the stuff. I mean, all the Barbados segueing out of that, and the sort of Joey and Rachel stuff, and the Ross and Charlie stuff, and all the kind of mess of dealing with that has been fun and relatable in certain ways. And then Rachel and Joey figuring out where and how their attraction goes, and if it's actually viable or not. We got Giovanni Ribisi back. We got little Daryl Sabara. Like, I like Chandler and Monica adopting. I think that's like a lovely storyline.
Yeah.
Phoebe and Mike, I think, is fun and nice, and like that's just the right amount. Like, it's nice to see Paul Rudd, and I like their storyline and that whole game of him trying to propose and it constantly going wrong, and them finally just getting all the bullshit aside and checking in with what really matters was very sweet. And yeah, like the Emma stuff has made for like a nice, there's like it allows different tensions to arise, and like the whole game of everybody trying to be at this party for Rachel, but also having places to be. It was like a fun game, and just like. It's like little things, but I don't know, the way having this baby involved kind of shapes certain plot possibilities is fun. And it's I thought this was a very fun, beginning stretch of the season as we, figure out whatever the end game is.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's been a show that has not lost its sense of identity or its sense of trueness or funniness. I think that the beginning of the season premiere was very fun. Just like the situation with Ross always being the last one to find out about some stuff, and them not knowing how to tell him, and just Monica, the last girl. Her braids were very fun. That was a hilarious addition, and the episode went from them being in Barbados, continued through them being back, and then the cliffhanger of Ross seeing Rachel and Joey open the door and find them kissing was great. And then the episode after that, where Ross was freaking the hell out, was probably some of my favorite Ross stuff we've seen. It's so good. David Schwimmer is so good. He's so good at playing like frazzled or dysregulated and just
guy
like
who's
freaked
clearly
out.
hurt but is trying to play it so smooth and he's not achieving it. Yeah,
not even in the slightest. So that whole arc was really fun, and then Joey and Rachel tried to make it work, but ultimately couldn't, because it was interesting, because I know that was a plot thread that we've been dealing with since the last season, and we kind of resolved it fairly quickly in the beginning of this season. They're like, all right, man, we got 18 episodes, it's a short season, it's the final season. Maybe we're trying to pivot our way back to Ross and Rachel. But I was like, I would kind of want to see where that would have gone had we continued on that pathway. But it seems like we got to wrap up some stuff or resolve some stuff quicker than maybe we normally would with a 24, 25 episode season. But, the way that it played out made sense to me. So I still enjoyed that, and we are seeming like we're in the end game with Chandler and Monica seeming like they're about to have a baby, and now Phoebe just got engaged to Mike. These are all good developments, fun developments. Christina Applegate's great. She's in real life she'd be extremely unlikable, but in the show, she's very fun.
Yeah, no, she's absolutely playing the heck out of that character. Like hateable, but like good job, good performance. Because it's like at every turn she's gonna say like the worst, just most insensitive thing, you know, and
insane or ridiculous thing.
You know, the Green sisters exist on a fun spectrum, and it's neat to see Rachel's growth through them. And this sort of very real, like, I wanted to help you, but you know what? I just kind of gotta let you be you, and we can connect on the ways that we can connect, and the rest I'm just gonna kind of let you handle your thing.
Yeah, I think that's two things I want. I want to see all the Green sisters together in a single episode.
Yes.
And I also want to see the Buffay siblings together, because as far as we've seen in these 10 seasons, Frank and Ursula have never met each other, which is kind of wild.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
because she only had, their connector point is Phoebe.
Yeah, they must know each other, but like also at the same time, we have no kind of anything with that side of the spectrum. It would be nice to get one more Ursula split screen gag plus Frank Jr.
Yes.
I think that would be fun. And it was nice to see him again, and that whole thread of like, I'm so tired, I got to give one of these kids up, and then like it's, you kind of know where that's going, but it was still sweet to have him be like, I can't give any of them up. They're all great. I love them all.
Yeah.
It was a nice, like, okay, cool. We got him back. We got that Jennifer Coolidge guest spot with her like wacky English character.
Wild.
Which is that I like. I feel like a couple times they'll bring in somebody else from Rachel's outer sphere, and that's always a treat. And I've never seen her quite in that mode, playing like someone that's a meme human being that exists. Like people
100%.
Sometimes go away and come back like completely reformed by some other culture. So to watch her play this like, put on these lofty British airs was very funny.
Yeah, and in that same episode, we can't get our favorite Blackface Ross.
Blackface Ross was insane. He got, what was that? What did we get up to? Because he was like 4,
he got up to like
it was 8, and then it was like...
And then he went to another place.
Went to the side where it was doubles, and then you're like, well, you're got to be like 16 on one side, and like... and like at least 4 on the other. Like, I don't know. So
how long did that take to regulate or even out?
And it's so funny to look at, because too I think they smartly did the whole like two-tone, like he's clearly on the other back half of his body, he's super pale still, but a very funny sight gag, and just to watch That was one of those plots too. Every now and again, they'll do like a solo plot line, and that was a very funny solo Ross plot line.
Yeah.
Then obviously it's about seeing everyone's reactions too. But it's so disturbing to behold.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna guess they told Ross off screen that Joey and Rachel aren't gonna try to date anymore.
Yeah,
we never got that like resolve or his reaction to that.
No, it just seems like we just reset I think it's like once they tell us that, we just reset the friend dynamic, and then that's like one of those like weekly episodic kind of vibes. And her accidentally calling Emma.
Ella.
Well, no, accidentally calling Emma by the proper name at the very end.
Yes.
And then that being like the joke. This originally aired as a 43-minute episode. Interesting.
Oh, what? What did they cut out?
I don't know. Or did we get all of that? I've a little bit lost track of how much time this would have been. And it seems like we may have gotten that still. But either way, yeah, the ear piercing was crazy. I didn't know you could. I guess you can pierce a baby's ears. I've seen it now that I think about it, but like to be presented with it, I'm like, oh shit.
I think it's more shocking that the sister just did that.
Just did it, yeah.
Because I was like, maybe getting an ear pierced isn't that crazy to me, but the fact that she did it without their consent is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like that's right on that line of like, well, this is absolutely something that character could do. I can imagine a human doing this, but I absolutely would be perturbed if I was the parent of that child.
No, for sure, 100%.
And Joey with the thesaurus, very fun.
That was a great little subplot.
Like, because Ross shows him, and I was thinking back to computers at that time, and I'm like, oh, I guess there would have been more. Like, you probably, the Grammarlies of the world have made things very like easily in your text box. But that scene, I'm thinking back, I was like, oh, I wonder if you went back in time a little bit. Like that stuff was probably all in your word processor. You probably just had to do menus to get to it. That most lay persons who don't know or if you're a kid or whatever, you don't necessarily find all that. So just cool tech thing to think back on, but also, I was like, oh no, Ross, this is a great suggestion, but also this is going to go horribly awry, and you're going to get the architect speech from The Matrix, except it's going to make no sense.
But then him rewriting it, and they're like, oh yeah, it's more endearing because a kid wrote this. It's just like the perfect little button on that.
I love that. Yeah, I love that so much. And then they call him to thank him. It's so funny. And Chandler loves that thigh rub.
He does love that thigh rub, which Rachel did not like.
No. Gonna say
and Rachel, and we know that Joey is fond of meatball subs and penis-shaped cakes.
Penis-shaped cakes, that was wild too.
Yeah.
And that turned out very nicely. But I was like, oh damn, I know they can't show the cake. And I was like, are they gonna make it what I think they're gonna make it? And they did.
I was so curious because I was like, if the cake is shaped like a dick, where is Emma on the dick shape of the cake?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't want to. Yeah, it's like I don't want to really. I guess she must have been on the head, the tip of the iceberg. There. I feel like that would be where you'd put somebody.
Put somebody at the head. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you would feel a bit shafted were you to be placed upon the shaft. Because they'd have to warp your face a little bit.
Yeah, it's depending on the size of the image.
Yeah. I feel like, and two, I mean,
I feel like there'd be more room, like in the.
Given what I imagine this cake looks like, you can anthropomorphize, a dick-shaped cake. So, the satchel is like two little cartoon feet. So then, So I guess, I'm going at the bell end. As the British would say. This is the most X-rated Friends conversation we've had.
Yup. It's a rooster cake.
But I like that there you go. Thank you. Yes. And I wanted to see how Ross fixed it, but I like that they left that to our imagination. I think it's funny. The description is good.
Yeah. I was satisfied.
Yeah, and I love that Joey refers to himself as a baby kangaroo, especially because I believe in this block of episodes on the Magna board in the background, they had a kangaroo and there was an arrow to its little pouch and it said Joey. So like
I love that.
They have that on the brain. And I wonder if maybe that like in some way sparked off this this subplot in some way. But let Monica's frizzy hair live.
Yes, frizzy hair Monica.
The dreadlocks were insane. Not dreadlocks. The braids. The not
the braids.
cornrows.
And yes, I'm like Chandler. We need to get you. We need to get you educated, brother.
Yeah. Oh god.
We need to get you more black friends, man.
I was gonna say to segue here. Somebody last week asked us, I believe, about Monica's braids. So
yeah, they did, and we didn't know about it yet.
Yeah, because it was like the two-parter.
Which I get. It's on the same location, so mistakes happen.
Yeah, let me see. Yes. Sneaky Sonrisa. We'll just bring this back up real quick. As you said last week, another season comes to an end. Can you believe it? I absolutely love this two-part finale in Barbados, and my favorite part has to be Monica's braids. We have now beheld the braids. And then we did the most iconic hairdos throughout the show's run. I mean, that is an iconic one, but it is not like one I wish would make a comeback.
Yeah, no, that could be a one and done.
For other than for the joke of it all. But there are certain hairstyles where you're like, that was just a good hair. Like if Ross went back to long hair controversial season 4 or whatever, like I would be down.
Like,
but,
the
braids,
big
I'm
on
like,
the top,
nah.
wide on the sides.
No.
Yeah, no braids.
No, the braids. I especially being in a time and place where we're like, let frizzy hair Monica live. I thought she looked way better with the volume. But let's see. Let's kick it off for Friends Day. I believe these questions should be fine. We only watched episodes 1 through 5 today. But let's start with Brandy Davis.
Get it,
Brandy
Davis, happy Friends Day. I am so sad that we're getting close to the end. Me too, Brandy. Oh, it's getting too close. We'll cry when the time comes, but we'll enjoy the ride while it still lasts. What are some of your favorite and most memorable moments that led us here? Are there any major storylines that you would have done differently?
Ooh.
That's a good question. Do you have any thoughts of that?
There's I feel like I have an answer for this. There's something that felt kind of abrupt that,
I feel like for me, the stuff with Dylan Mulroney felt really abrupt because if they set him up like he was going to be somebody that was going to be a love interest, and then they just kind of dropped the fuck out of that really quickly.
Yeah, that seemed a little bit odd, or like it was meant for something other than what it was. I mean, what comes to mind? I wish Gabrielle Union had more to do when she guested. So, I think if they had written her a character that really got to play instead of just kind of being it reminded me of like a Looney Tune where it's like a Pepe Le Pew cartoon and you have like two Pepes and one cat, and I'm like, cool, but I don't know. I wish they gave her some more flavor. But I'm trying to think if there's like a plot line, like an arc that I feel like could have been handled better.
I think the stuff with Phoebe's actual mom, we sort of dropped that as well.
Yeah.
Like her birth mom.
Yeah, and we met her dad once, and who was that? That was Bob Balaban, wasn't it? Like at least a guy who's a character actor, so it would have been nice to maybe see him back again.
Yeah, someone you're more familiar with.
Gosh.
I'm trying to think of like other not even romance stuff, but there's a
mac and cheese. That's what I would do. I would
make
there be a more stuff with mac and cheese.
Yes,
I miss the mac and cheese era of Joey, and I'm glad that he's back on Days of Our Lives. Don't get me wrong, but mac and cheese I really wish went for 6 seasons in a movie, and the cheese would be like part of the ensemble.
Yeah, I think for the messiness of it, I think I would have liked, and granted, I still really love the show for how things played out, but I think it would have been interesting if we had done the Joey and Rachel stuff earlier. That way, there is some like more tumultuous, funny circumstances with the Rachel, Ross, and Joey of it all.
Yeah, I like the way that it feels like a thing where you could do a lot with that, and I like where it ended up, and I feel watching this show, you can kind of feel the aliveness of the writing. I don't know exactly how shows get made as much now, but like network TV back in the day, you would be in production for a little while, and then you're starting to air while you're still in production. And I don't know, I get the sense that like an ongoing TV show in the past like this would be in a position where like writers have to do more responding to and adjusting for in more real time. Like now we live in an age where it takes forever for season 2 of something to come out. So there are times where I'm like, I wish this went on longer, but I appreciate like the way that they brought the Joey Rachel stuff, to a conclusion. I thought was actually like pretty graceful for what it is.
Yeah.
Like, and the whole discovery of like we're free to do it, and now it just doesn't feel right and it's not working.
Ooh, another one
is nice, but
yeah, another one I thought of was remember the earlier seasons of The Neighbor.
Oh, Mr. What's his name? Yeah.
I wish we'd done more stuff with him. I wish we didn't kill him off.
Mr. It's not
He's
Chuckles.
like the something like that.
Grumpy neighbor upstairs friends.
Was he upstairs or downstairs?
Mr. Heckles. Yeah, Mr.
I wish we would
Heckles.
have done more with Mr. Heckles.
I mean, like, as much as I don't know. I think this was probably the right length ultimately, but the Adam Goldberg storyline, just that character made me laugh. Who's such a weird guy. Like I would have.
He was great.
Brought him back in some way.
Yeah.
That's a good question though. I'll ruminate on this some more. I'm trying to think if there are any. Yeah, I'll keep thinking about this because this is a really good question, and yeah, it's like this is the kind of thing that makes me excited for some type of rewatch. To then, get the, broader nuances pinned down. And now, that we're about to have, like, the kind of bird's eye view of everything, to be able to go back and see, what right now, I've just beheld the delight of, the initial experience. And then you pick up whatever you can in terms of, I might have done this or that differently. But, like, I feel like, a second viewing, I'll have a better sense of, like, okay, how would I rate the seasons? Or, what would I have, wished they might have changed? Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I feel like there's something else that I have mentioned in the past but can't name now. But if it comes to me, we'll talk about it. But anyway, appreciate you and leave us all your guys rewrites in the comments. I'm very curious about that actually. Flev Doran. I mean, there we go. Now that Rachel and Joseph decided to be friends, just friends, in fact, like the movie. A lot of people, fans, critics, even the actors, were critical of the relationship storyline, particularly how late into the show it was. What do you think overall about the storyline, and do you think it would have been received better if it was earlier in the show before the baby, like you said? I think that is a good example of something that I would agree. Like, that's a great example of something that if given the opportunity, they could have rewritten. Because, I think the thing is, I think Joey and Rachel is a fun prospect. And I like their chemistry, and I like what they mean for each other. And it's like I can imagine a different version where they make it work for a little while, but then slowly realize, like, we have, like, that's another nuance. And I think that they found a nuance here given how late it is in the show, and I respect the writing on that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like if they had actually had, like, a little bit of a relationship, but then come to the realization of, like, man, I really love you, but, like, we might just be better off as like really good friends who just happen to have sexual chemistry.
If you would have played with this idea somewhere between like seasons 4 and 6,
sure,
that would have been like a fun little thing. And then like late in the game, Joey's like, "Wait, I do have feelings again," and then there's some fun to be had there. But yeah, ultimately, like how you said, for when they did it and how they did it, it ultimately played off well, and it made sense for why it didn't work out.
Yeah, and there's like stuff about the placement being that it's after the baby or around the time of the baby that makes it interesting, but there are also ways in which without that I could see it being a different storyline that's allowed to kind of have its own and be its own, and a cool opportunity for Jennifer Aniston and Matt LeBlanc to I feel like we don't get as much dedicated to them, and that was a cool. I would totally agree, and too, I mean, it's interesting. I'd love to hear what the actors have to say about it, especially. Because it's one of those things. I liked that they brought it up initially with the whole like Joey's got these feelings, and then Rachel's like, nah, like at first Rachel's not into it, and then she kind of comes back around, and like I liked the idea. I thought that plot line had been done, and then it comes back up.
Yeah,
and that's cool. Like, and they could have made that even greater.
And also, there's a couple of things I like it conceptually, but also the placement does make it a little funny because at this point she is already a mom and she is already with or has already been with Ross, both as co-parenting and in a relationship. And for where Joey is, it's a couple things. One, Joey is someone who we know is like kind of emotionally immature and just like kind of a man-child in and of himself. And like, do I believe Rachel would be with the man-child while she has a baby? But also, I think I never believed that Rachel was into Joey as much as Joey was into Rachel. Because Joey was like head over heels for her, and she was like, "Yeah, I could do this."
Yeah, and it's weird. I bought the sort of coming back around of that.
Yeah.
Still, and the idea that they might I thought that was a real nuance. The idea that they might realize these things in an off sync kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Is interesting, but I definitely get that feeling. It's like, yeah, Joey's got like these loving pangs, for her, whereas I don't get the sense that she needs Joey that way.
Yeah.
But then again, I really do believe how much she loves his friendship. Like when they're just chumming in those episodes where they're like, she's like, watch the scary movie with me. Like, I believe them totally as like bonded that way.
Yeah.
And then the love. And that's another nuance that you could have played some more with. Like, I liked that it's one of those, I can't fully criticize it because I like what they got out of it. But it's one of the easier things to see how doing it sooner could have led to much greater reward and greater plot lines and greater moments and all that stuff.
Yeah, because we have the whole season. I think it's like a season worth of them when she first moves in after Phoebe's place burns down, where they don't even tease the idea of them being together. They're just homies, and then like at some point later, he develops the feelings.
Yeah.
But
I like them both. So
yeah,
we're
with it.
And Cheese.
And
they should have lived together with Cheese, and then one night Cheese, he's just like, Joey's like, listen, like I gotta get away from him for the night. He sleeps in my room, but he's always doing Cheese stuff all night. Rachel, can I just bunk with you tonight? And that's how they figured it out.
But then you see if Cheese was still around, then Cheese could have babysitted Emma.
Dude, Cheese would be the best babysitter possible. Are you kidding me? Emma would have nothing to worry about.
Emma and Cheese, come on.
Emma and
That's
Cheese.
That's a spinoff right there.
Spinoff. Bring back Cheese. All right? That's what I hope that the Friends reunion show that they did. Yes. I hope Cheese shows up.
Please
all
bring
right?
back Cheese.
Bring back Cheese. Justice for Cheese. Okay? And I'm also sad we didn't get to see any more of what happened after he peed on Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
I kind of wish that we had gotten, because it seemed like that went really well.
It did. Did he get the
until
job?
He peed on Jeff Goldblum. So, but then again, maybe Jeff Goldblum in that moment would have been like, this is a real, vulnerable moment. I can't do a Jeff Goldblum, but it would have been fun. But yeah. Leave us your Joey Rachel thoughts.
Leave it. Nikki Sanrisa.
Hey.
Thank you for leaving the question, girl. Jaren. I might cry. Me too. I can't believe we're already on season 10 of Friends. Me neither, girl. It's been such an amazing journey. We get to see the return of Frank, Alice, and the triplets in this block. We have not seen Alice at the time of recording this. Who has been either your favorite recurring guest star or one that surprised you the most with their return?
Surprised with their return. I mean, like, I was hoping David would return, but I liked that in this late stage of the game we've gotten a few Davids throughout the season. I thought that was fun. Like a good recurring with Hank Azaria.
He was great. He surprised me every time he showed up. When I was happy to see Richard show back up when he showed up in I think season 7.
Yeah, that
was cool. Who's my other favorite recurring?
Let's go back.
Let's go back to reality.
Yeah, let's see. Recurring.
I think Julia Roberts is still one of my favorites.
Julia Roberts, I mean, just as like a one-off, was iconic. I mean, and yeah, that unlocked like an understanding of the love of Julia Roberts for me.
Yeah, Julia Roberts was a great one. Brad Pitt was also great.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many great one-offs. I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to remember. We did get David Arquette at some point, right?
We did, yes.
I'm trying to remember what was his role. Do you remember?
He's that shy. He's into.
Well,
Phoebe,
wasn't he?
He
was stalking Phoebe. He's
like
stalking Ursula.
Ursula, and it's Phoebe. Well, and I guess thinking back, the Sean Penn thing seemed like it was poised to go on slightly longer.
Yeah, we just cut that off. Yeah, you're right. I would have liked to see that go a little further.
I friggin' iconic Chandler's dad mom.
I was just thinking that too.
I was gonna say Kathleen Turner. I mean, like, kind of recurring and iconic, and would be awesome to see again before the show ends. And I mean Morgan Fairchild, obviously. But oh golly,
I mean, who I'd want to see back? What's his name? From Seinfeld, at the call center.
Oh yes, Jason Alexander.
Jason Alexander. I'd want to see his return.
Yeah, absolutely. We haven't gotten Cole Sprouse back in a minute.
No, yeah, we haven't. No Ben. Where's Ben at?
Come on, who are? That's the thing is like best friends recurring characters. That's the thing is like you got Janice, who's always great.
Oh, Janice is great. She's every time it's a surprise when she shows up.
Okay, tag. Yeah, that's okay. So Kathleen Turner for sure, excellent. Love her. I mean Gunther, great.
Gunther's always great.
We haven't had as much Gunther lately, but yeah, Janice, excellent recurring character. I mean, I enjoy the Gellers, Elliot Gould and Christina Pickles, who I believe are both still alive. So there you go. So they're killing the game. Let's see. We got, I mean, Paul Rudd is great. Love Paul Rudd. Aisha Tyler's been really fun so far. These past couple episodes, not much with her. After the awkward date, which again, loved.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, you got your boy. What was it? Is Phil Lewis the guy from? He
yes.
He works with Chandler. That was fun. I mean, yeah. David is like a great long running one because I love that spans the show in a really lovely little way. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. Janine. Alexandra Holden is Elizabeth. Bruce Willis
was a great one. Loved him.
Loved the Bruce Willis.
Tom Selleck was a great one.
I mean, Tom Selleck is absolutely probably the best one of all. Like, I love Richard, and that storyline is a real, that's real. That's a real thing, and that's hard. Let's see, season 5. Let's see, Emily. That's right. This is also just like a good walk down memory lane right now. Michael Rappaport. That's right. It feels like forever ago.
It really does. Was he season 4 or season 5? Michael Rappaport.
That was season 5.
Yeah.
Let's see. Laura Dean Paxton. Terry Garr. I mean, yeah, Phoebe's mom, like Phoebe's actual mom, or what is it again? That's her actual
mom? Her birth mom.
Her birth mom. I mean, I wish we could get a little bit more with Terry Garr, honestly. Because I like her. I like Mr. Trieger when he shows up. I think he's fun. I wish they would do a little bit more with him. And I mean, Giovanni Ribisi has been really fun to watch as this weird guy who's still somehow endearing. Jon Favreau was good, I remember.
Oh yeah, he was a fun love interest.
Yeah, and I mean,
he's had to go into MMA. I hope his career took off.
Yeah. Oh God, I hope they check back in with that. I am not expecting them to check back in with that, but yeah, Dina Meyer, I liked her for Joey, and I liked Susan Sarandon for Joey. I missed that.
Susan Sarandon was great for Joey.
Let's see, freaking, Rachel's had some cool boyfriends here and there.
Paolo.
Oh, Julie was nice. Oh, Paolo, let's go. We love a Paolo. Golly. Okay, we're all the way back at season 1 now. Wow. I mean, you gotta give props to Janice, honestly. Like, she is iconic and like the most consistent. They are so great at lacing her throughout the show and always giving you like a nice surprise that you only realize is probably going to be Janice right before it hits.
Yeah,
and I love that feeling. Like, that is a feeling about this that I do very much. Fun Bobby. Oh, he got real unfun real fast. And I mean, I really loved Mr. Heckles back in the day, and I was sad that he died.
You know who was a fun guest star? Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller was fun as hell. Yeah. And as like the fucking aggro guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, we've exhausted our resources. There are a lot of Yeah, good ones. But I think like Hank Azaria for The Return is the icon because it's like it always comes out of nowhere and it's long enough that you get to a point where you're like, well, maybe not.
Yeah, if Rachel doesn't end the show with Ross, I'd be cool for us spinning the block on Dylan Mulroney and see where that goes.
Dermot Mulroney.
Dermot Mulroney.
Dermot Mulroney, my
yeah.
boy. Bring Gavin back, all right?
Bring Gavin back. We dropped that way too quickly.
For Gavin, all right.
Justice for freaking Gavin.
He just got yeeted.
Yeeted, because the way they set him up felt like he was going to be like have his stint on the show. And then just 2 episodes and that was it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Very weird.
Bummer.
But
Fun.
you know who's not a bummer?
Jay Rushton. What's up, Jay? Question: what kind of birthday cake do you like?
I like chocolate. I like. Here's the thing. I'm not a huge cake person. I like very few cakes. It has to be very moist. I'm not a huge frosting person, so it's very rare that I like frosting. I'm more of a pie guy. But yeah, I like homemade chocolate cakes. That's my stuff right there.
Yeah. Oh my. I love a lot of kinds of cake. Usually if it's a birthday season and I'm trying to decide, it's hard, so I go different every year. I mean, like give me a lemon cake, give me an Oreo cake, give me some kind of like tiramisu. It's kind of a cake.
You know what's weird? I don't like conventional birthday cake flavor as a birthday cake. But I like it in
as
soft
other
serve.
Things.
Yeah,
as soft serve.
Like if I go to Minchie's, I'm like, yeah, I like the birthday cake flavor, but I don't like the actual birthday cake.
I do, and I mean nothing beats like a classic, like a rich chocolatey cake. But it's if it's there, it's like it's never the cake I request. But if it's there, part of my child lizard brain is like, to flashback to like, a 7-year-old birthday party. Like I have to have that bite. Actually, in the past year, Mallory really loved ice cream cake. My friend Mallory, and I got a bit more into those last year. Like an ice cream cake.
Ice cream cake slap. Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, I mean, people go nuts for red velvet. I think it's good, but I've never like had a fucking
red velvet is
red velvet.
Just colored chocolate cake with like a.
If you're, not true red velvet, okay?
Oh really?
True red velvet
get
is
those
supposed
fucking
to get
glasses up.
its redness, and where are my spectacles? They're supposed to get this redness and its rich flavor. It's deep flavor from like raspberries.
Really?
Fact, I think a real red velvet has a fruit component that is red that helps the chocolate become a fruity chocolate.
I did not know
I
this.
think it's that, if I'm not mistaken. Now, a lot of times you are probably going to encounter just a chocolate cake that has been colored red, but I think the actual red velvet cake,
not the girl group,
cream cheese is red colored. I could be wrong. That's how it's been explained to me in the past. I've been told that true red velvet is supposed to be, some kind of like either strawberry or it's most often been told to me is raspberry.
I've only ever had it where it's like the frosting is cream cheese and the chocolate is the base of the spongy part of the cake.
Yeah. I like
but hey, I'm down to try the true red velvet and see how that fares in my mouth.
I had a white Russian cake one year. It was delicious. Give me a coffee flavored cake.
Ooh.
Love a coffee, like some kind of mocha cake.
I'm down to try that. I've never had that before.
Yeah, you get some like coffee filling, a little chocolatey, There's endless possibilities. Love me a cake. I am very much a Switzerland in the cake pie debate. Like I think I go for pie and maybe have a little more immediate respect for pie.
Yes.
But like cakes are great too.
Yeah, I recently had a Heath toffee pie.
Let's go.
It was very, very good. It was Heath toffee apple pie. Mwah. Delicioso. Bought it at your local store. Go get it.
Aaron bought it at every one of your local
Every one of your local stores. Whatever your local store is, that's where I got it.
That's where you got it.
Yeah.
Is your store specifically.
No, I really got it from Grocery Outlet, Bargain Market. If you have those near you, go get your apple pies.
Dude, go bargain.
All right, and we have one final question for the day. Let's knock it out with Eric71751.
Eric.
Friends, Monday is the best. Thank you. Normally people don't like Mondays except for Garfield. No, Garfield hates them. He always hates them.
Yeah, Garfield.
But we counteract Mondays. It's like Garfield's hate for Mondays. Friends on Monday.
Friends,
when they
yeah.
drop on Mondays. But yes, you have a question though. How would you like to feel? How would you feel if your friend's face was on an inappropriate cake, and what would you do about it? Or if you were in Ross's position of an overused tan. If I got over tanned, or if I had an inappropriate cake for my baby's face.
Yeah.
That depends. I don't think I would ever get a tan, but I don't think it'd be something hurtful in my case.
Yeah, if I got Ross's tan, I guess I would have to hide out.
A little bit.
I guess I would put on a full face, like when they wrap your head up like in a sci-fi movie and you got your whole face changed and they bandage your head. Yeah, I would have the Invisible Man head bandages just with little eye holes. I'd be Hush. I'd be Hush for the week.
Yes.
You know, I
Hush
would
John.
be Black Noir. I would just be like masked up. Like, just, what's wrong with John? Oh, I got rare skin disease for just temporarily though.
Spider Noir John.
Yeah, exactly.
That
so
would be hilarious.
Like, I don't know. I guess I would have, or I would have to just be like short sleeved and always have like my anteriors exposed so people could see like that I'm not just trying to Tropic Thunder this whole thing.
I guess that depends.
Like what? That's an insane line because like it's weird. It's like it is innocuous. The whole context is innocuous, but still, it's like it still is the like weird shock of seeing Ross's just like way too dark complexion that you're like, what is happening here?
Something's off here.
And then you're like, out of context. If you see the image, you must be like, what? And then you see the thing, and you're like, oh, poor Ross.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
He
like,
didn't want this.
Yeah, this
he
was
didn't set out for this.
He would actually have to contend with this, and it sucks because like I could imagine in a silly world, I imagine like this might have happened to somebody on planet Earth at some point.
I
for
have
real.
to imagine
Somebody probably got way too tanned and had to deal with the consequences. But yeah,
man.
the actual the cake.
Yeah.
I would be in the spirit of trying to do what Ross did.
We're trying to
I would
change
try
it.
and remix the cake, but I think the call is to just get a fresh cake.
I think the call is. You know what? I think
They'll let
that
you keep the cake. Actually,
I think
they probably
I would think the cake is funny, but I don't think my partner or my family would think it's funny.
Agreed. Agreed. Like in isolation, I think you would have to be like, okay, lol, and I wish we could. But like if there was, I don't know, for a 1-year-old's birthday, I'm like, just cut it into squares really quick, and you know,
Yeah, let's
and then
just
we're
eat
fine. Yeah, like as long. That's, I guess, the thing is like if you need to have a presentable cake, fine. But we could just square this thing up and put candles in every square, and then Bob's your uncle.
Yeah,
It's
only a dick cake for a second.
Yeah,
for a little bit.
You would have to cosmically step back and be like, okay, lol, but also, oh damn it. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm trying to think of other things that would be inappropriate as a cake. Like obviously you have the penis cake, booby cake.
Yeah,
butthole cake,
butt cheeks cake, and a butthole cake.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably I don't know what an appropriate way to describe this is.
Coitus cake,
a coital cake, or some kind of non-phallic but still genital related lady cake. Multiple options there. You could do a cake shaped like a uterus.
This is true.
You could do a cake.
I guess you could put a picture on that. Yeah.
In the center, you could put it in the little space where the tubes all come together, the little cavity spot.
Okay, that's a very small image, though. I guess it depends on the size of the cake.
I mean, you're not working with, proportionally speaking, with the way the cake is here. You're probably not working with a whole lot of space either.
True.
Like wherever they must have put Emma couldn't have been. They would have had to have found a place where you could fit a baby's face, so it's not the whole thing.
It's no convenient place.
You can't splash that across a square or a circle, you know what I mean? So, like, you got to choose a spot.
Yeah,
so
stick with it.
Yeah. So, the uterine cake wouldn't be that much more problematic. In fact, I think the uterine cake would allow you a greater canvas. Given the shape, odd shape, there are some places you can't work, but I think you have a central zone of workability.
Do you guys want uterus cake? Let us know in the comments below. How would you make it?
That's your red velvet cake.
That's your red velvet uterus cake. Amen.
Oh, Christ.
Okay.
I'm going to have a cake this year that's Rachel's casserole.
Beautiful.
Rachel's casserole cake.
Rachel's casserole cake.
I love whipped cream. I love meat or whatever it is.
Oh my God, you guys. This has been so much fun. Thank you for joining us for the beginning of the end, and we will catch you in the next block. Until then, stay friendly. We love you. We'll see you soon.
Guys, it's as Justin Timberlake said, it's gonna be May. Why can't I hear? Oh, you need to get Michael.
My mic's not.
You know how this works,
I
Michael.
don't. I don't.
Say
Mike
the meme
Tesler.
again. Say the meme again.
It's gonna be May.
It's gonna be the May patron shout outs because you guys are our royal rejects. And Michael is having a pool party in your honor.
My
and
honor.
We're about to see what every single one of you guys brought to the pool party. Okay?
Yes.
Who's coming into the pool party first for the Reject Nation? Oh, it's Niraj Krishnan. Thanks for coming, Niraj. Niraj came dressed as Michael Tesler. And I gotta say,
it's so hot at the pool party. Oh, and my hydration is diminished.
Oh no!
Am I having a Niraj Mirage?
A Niraj Mirage! That's a double for you. You got a rhyme and a thing. Okay,
that's what I
okay.
do. That's what
Who's
I do.
next? Who's next? Who's next?
Adelia Chamberlain.
There you
Wow.
go. There you go. Adelia's here.
You brought the potato salad raisin version and non-raisin version.
Oh, no, we let the raisins in?
I will only be eating one of those, and I won't say which one it is.
You
but
know-
you know the right one, and I appreciate
He's gonna be picking out the raisins to eat
Neville
only the
Chamberlain
raisins.
would have absolutely put raisins in his potato salad, but this incredible patron would never do such a thing.
Neville do that.
Neville do that.
Hey, look, it's David Gandy. What did David Gandy bring?
David Gandy brought his favorite candy, which happened to be Raisinets.
Raisinets!
Yeah. Ironically, we love raisins, just not in our potato salad.
Yeah, careful. David Gandy might dump those into the non-raisin salad, and then we won't know which one to shoot. Tyler Haig! Tyler is here, and Tyler has
What did Tyler
brought... What?
What did Tyler bring?
Tyler brought the Wienermobile, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. He showed up and he opens it, and Tyler is famed for having like many screens at his disposal.
Screens. You know, it's
Yeah,
interesting.
so,
So, Tyler, unfortunately, didn't make it to the pool party because they were locked away for international crimes at The Hague.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Nice,
Tyler. Yeah.
Nice, nice,
Yeah,
Michael.
thank you.
Okay, Aaron, what's Ronson SG got?
Ronson SG, you brought your good old buddy, your old-time friend, Pepsi Man, to the party.
Pepsi Man?
Pepsi Man.
Yeah,
Okay.
he brought Pepsi Man. He's a real chill guy. A little disconcerting. Doesn't have a face. But you know what? He brings cool vibes, and I appreciate you for bringing Pepsi Man and all of his wonderful Pepsi products to the party.
Oh, of course, of course. And hey, I'm a Pepsi girl, and you know who else is probably a Pepsi girl? Is Eric Horstman.
Eric.
with the
Eric.
Real Rejects tattoo. What did Eric bring?
Eric has what did Eric bring?
Full bicep.
Eric Horstman
Yeah.
brought the best, worst sausages freshly off the boat from Deutschland.
Probably. I think they'd probably be vegan Deutschlandic sausages.
Well, aren't all
Of course.
Deutschlandic sausages virgin?
Of course.
Pina coladas?
Yes. Did I say virgin?
No, I think I did.
It's okay.
I haven't slept in days.
These are non-alcoholic
in preparation
wieners.
for my pool party.
Non-alcoholic wieners is what Eric Horstman has brought us.
That's how I prefer my wieners.
Jen Smith is here dressed as all of the Sith. Every possible Sith in the canon, Jen has an article of their different garb on. In honor of Michael, because Michael loves Star Wars.
Michael loves Star Wars, yes. Jen brought fun costumes to party.
Marjorie is next. Marjorie, what we got? What we got?
Marjorie brought some green, and I appreciate her for bringing all that sweet, lovely green.
Tailoring
Mary
us a good
Jane
time.
brought that Mary Jane, and I'm Spider-Man, baby.
Hey.
Let's
They brought
freaking
the
go.
lettuce.
The lettuce.
Yes, of the devil's variety.
And let us tell you what Philip J. Smith brought.
Oh, what's Philip J.
nice.
Smith got? Junior.
Well, Philip J. Smith Jr. brought to my pool party the very, very important homemade elbow macaroni salad.
Elbow mac.
But it was done in the southern style, which means
Chili?
it had just a lovely little twang to it.
Oh, we like a twangy
I
mac.
just had a little twang to it.
Macaroni in a pot. Chris Whamoff.
Wham!
Listen, Chris Whamoff has arrived in a blimp, and the blimp is raining down Star Wars bucks. He's made fake money because
Starbucks?
Chris is like our angel investor
raining
here on the
Starbucks?
channel, and it's raining
Wow.
Starbucks. Yeah.
Star Wars bucks.
Yeah,
Starbucks.
different. There are purple bills with Mace Windu on them. There are blue
Do
bills.
you think when it
with-
falls, it does the Palpatine like when he spins?
Actually, every time he turns the blimp wheel, it goes. Oh, yeah, that's how it's because I imagine blimps have a big ship wheel. SJ94. SJ. Aaron, what's SJ got?
The SJ bought a bunch of really snazzy pinwheels to the party.
Dude.
Because, when's the last time you saw a good pinwheel? It's probably been a long time, right?
Are we talking pinwheels like the toy? Or are we talking pinwheels like you're back on Long Island and you're getting yourself a little pinwheel at the pizza place?
She's bringing them all. She's bringing both versions.
She's bringing play
All
toy
right.
pinwheels and some Italian pinwheels. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
She's about that nostalgia, baby.
Salmon Juice 94. I am also nostalgic. Riley Peterson's here.
Riley?
What do you got? What do we got with Riley Peterson?
Well, Riley, it's so funny that you mentioned Riley because
I did.
Riley promised me
that
they were going to bring my favorite orange sherbet. And then they showed up and they brought
lemon lime.
Not all citrus are the same. That's citrusism.
They need to learn Sprite from wrong.
Oh, I see. It was a setup this whole time.
I actually didn't realize it was a setup until I said it.
I tried to make it at
Looks
home.
like I
There's
set
more to it
myself
than
up.
that.
That's a bar.
Marco Tunstill brought a turnstile that he is installed by the pool.
We have to make
create
sure,
order.
Without a magic band and park reservations, there shall be no pool time.
Yes.
At Michael's pool party.
Yes, exactly. We need order.
Which
we
is
need
late stage
infrastructure.
capitalism Disney
We
themed.
need infrastructure. Yeah, 100%. And the party, fun fact, also has a small jail just in case.
Naturally.
Yeah, and some tunnels underneath it. Lorenzo Baxter, what do we got?
Oh, Lorenzo Baxter, you're a real one, buddy. You brought some fresh baked bread, and you brought an old school, I'm talking Amish butter churner with some fresh made butter, and I appreciate you for making butter for us in real time.
I think the fact that they didn't bring that low class pre-churned butter says lots about their character.
I can believe this is butter because I saw it made with my own two eyes.
Can I say this word?
Please. This is the
pseudonymous entity brought a mystery gift.
Oh.
Yes. They arrived at the pool party, and I opened the box that they presented to me. And inside the box was a map, and the map led to a key. And the key led to the turnstile from earlier. And that turnstile let them into the party.
Hey.
Unfortunately, I was already in the party, and my magic band did not work on the second time through. So now I am left on the outskirts of my own pool party.
You are the Moses of your own party.
That
and you
feels
will
a
never
little
reach the promised
pointed.
land. My Jewish friend. hey, though, but look, all right. It's probably getting a little wet here at the party.
It's a little sweaty here.
And our good friend Matt has shown up with a mat shaped like Matt LeBlanc.
Hey.
And it's got a little speech bubble that says, "How you doing?"
I was going to say the likelihood of me doing yoga would increase 1,000-fold if my yoga mat was Matt LeBlanc.
Dude, Matt, it needs a late stage merchandising move.
Sweaty ass body just laid on top.
Call Matt LeBlanc and pitch him this idea and sponsor it with Multi-House, and you'll have a hit on your hands.
there's
and
a
a
hit.
yoga practice.
Yeah.
I am not only the president, I am a client.
And I'm Michael.
Hi, Michael. Juan Longoria. What do you got, Aaron? What do you got?
Longoria. Longoria.
Juan
Longoria.
Longoria.
Get your gendered. Get
My
it together.
gender's last
Jane
name
Longorio.
together. They brought something very thoughtful, very cheeky.
Yes.
They brought Michael some long johns.
Oh,
one set of long johns.
It's been a
for Michael
one
Tesla.
time since somebody bought me long johns.
Long Juans.
Long.
Yeah, very snazzy.
Juans.
Star Wars themed even.
With the little hatch in the back, just in case you need maintenance.
You put that in the back?
Yes, and the front. There are hatches all over mine.
I was
I
gonna
got
say,
two little buttons here, and
gotta-
two little buttons here, two little buttons here, two little buttons in the front.
Listen, if
two
I
little
don't
buttons
have
in
the
the
little
back.
nipple flaps, I'm a very upset.
Nipple flaps.
Nipple flaps?
Nipple
Well,
flaps.
you're in
That's what I
luck.
was thinking.
From the creator of Real Rejects Nipple Chills, come.
I was gonna
Real Rejects
say,
nipple flaps.
Is Ricardo Martinez bringing everybody nipple flaps?
Ricardo Martinez actually was very, very kind in bringing us custom Real Rejects made nipple tassels.
Good.
Yeah,
I've
I like
always
that.
said we need
a
that.
tassel for every reject.
We need
certainly
more
do.
burlesque influence
Oh,
here.
we got a lot of rejects now, so
We
we
do.
got to have a lot of
Do.
tassel.
100%.
And then when we get excited, we train to spin them on camera.
I mean, if you don't know how
It's
to do
a
it already,
promise
you
now.
probably
It's
shouldn't
on
be
the tape.
channel.
We have to do it. Chase Wagner, listen. Chase Wagner has dressed as Robert Wagner and is doing monologues for everyone at the party.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. You know, but for me, it's less so like being there and having that experience. It's more about the chase.
Absolutely, and to that effect, he's also Chase Wagner has dressed as a combination of Robert Wagner and Chase Crawford, who plays the Deep on The Boys.
Oh, of course.
So yeah,
Of
you
course.
can request either or
And
monologues.
they really leaned in on our Oregon Trail theme.
Yeah.
Where they're a wagoner.
A wagoner, and everyone
is chasing
get checked for dysentery before you leave.
I mean, have you tried the raisin?
Have you tried the buffalo?
Too soon.
Ford the river, Zen Science.
Zen Science.
Zen Science is here to
Science.
ford the river. Zen Science has built a dam across the pool, separating it into the shallow and deep ends, and has made a special cool underwater door.
They've forded the fjord.
They've forded the fjord.
We love a fjord.
Dressed
forder.
as Harrison Ford, obviously.
Driving
'cause
a Ford.
Driving a Ford.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
escape, like Dexter.
They must be experiencing a lot of Zen.
Zen,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's Zen is its own kind of science.
Now, this next patron actually was a huge help because my
Kevin
car
Meek?
broke down, and they helped me steal a car and get a new VIN.
Oh, well done.
Kevin Meek.
Kevin Meek.
Kevin Meek. Ain't nothing meek about him.
Ain't nothing meek about him. Always out here peacocking it, but we love to see it, all right?
No,
You got
we
style.
love. I mean, the guy got me a new car.
Style and
Which,
substance.
weirdly enough, looks strangely just like the make and model of your car.
Oh, my
that
God.
recently went missing.
You know, maybe Kevin can help me find it.
Glenn Wiggum.
Oh, Glenn.
Glenn
Thanks
Wiggum.
for showing up, Glenn.
Thanks for bringing us wig, Glenn Wiggum.
Yeah.
From your wig shop emporium. We appreciate you for all your wig services and all your complimentary wigs that you brought us. I like
They're
the
wigs-
especially zany one. I'm wearing one right now, in fact.
They're all
and,
wigs.
You know, it looks pretty realistic, so I appreciate
Hey,
it.
Aaron.
I was going to
Yeah.
say.
Do you wear wigs?
Do you wear wigs?
Have you worn wigs?
I do
wear
wear
wigs?
Very, yes, very nice, very authentic wigs. Thank you very much.
And
Do you
every
wear
wig.
wigs?
Oh, no.
That was a reference. Now we move on.
We're Let me make my Shea Wiggum joke.
Oh.
Every one of the wigs was pre-worn by character actor Shea Wiggum. Anyway, Matthew Arms.
Oh, that guy got
Matthew
got gam.
Arms.
Arms.
Got gam?
We got to do better
you
than
say?
arms. Arms is such low hanging fruit.
Matthew Arms has.
I'm math
has-
through with your bad puns.
Matthew Arms, all right, has shown up with some Rams.
Yeah.
Because I'm dyslexic.
Do you?
And so we have a lot of petting zoo
Do
now.
you know what Matthew's favorite holiday is related to World War One?
Armistice Day?
Yes! No, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Bastille Day?
I was gonna say Labor Day.
Labor Day.
Labor Day.
We love labor.
Yeah, sorry.
All the mothers.
Stardust and Madness.
All the mothers out there on Labor Day.
This person, they follow me on the Instagram.
Dude, Stardust and Madness.
Yeah, Stardust and Madness. They are bringing both Stardust and Madness, which is unfortunate because the LAPD do not love when people snoot the snort that is Stardust.
I was going LSD with that, but sure, yeah.
Sure.
Why not?
I mean, you can't snort Well, we're not gonna.
No, you can't. That's why. Yeah, you went in.
Your lack
direction.
of imagination will not stop me from doing what I need to
will
do.
snort my acid if I so choose.
Oh my God!
Damn
Adrian.
with Adrian.
Adrian Brody.
Oh, Adrian Brody.
They're
That's
going
right.
to bring Adrian Brody to the party to give the longest-winded speech.
But he's back in the shape he was in during Predators, so it's going to be really disconcerting.
Sure.
But he's really ripped Adrian Brody giving like a tearful speech.
Yeah.
But Adrian's also bringing a year's worth supply of Rocky Road ice cream.
That's excellent. Hopefully Stardust and Madness has some extra because with Adrian Brody's nose, there is plenty of room to.
Hey, we got it in there. We got it in there.
We're back.
We got it in there.
Yeah.
And who else is getting in here? Anthony Donato with a stack of Donato's pizzas. And for those of you who live across the country, you know what I'm talking about, perhaps, at least in Ohio.
Yeah. Unfortunately, NATO has been defunded.
What? Oh, not the North Atlantic Trade Organization. North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
It's a post-Cold War tool to keep the world order.
Listen,
and essential to a very good.
Got all the tools I need
party.
right here. And did you know? I learned what these were the other day.
The other day,
yeah. Some the original lightsabers were like the
you know this
the stick that the flash bulb of a camera.
That's absolutely correct.
And someone was like, let's grab that.
European design.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Flying Scotsman.
All right.
4072.
4072
is dressed as the guy from Peaky Blinders who's Irish.
40 to 72 is also the ages that are welcomed at my pool party.
Yes. So some of you will be ejected immediately, but if you made the cut, I'm glad that you're here. And this is going to be a much more sophisticated party for that, I think.
I'm pretty sophisticated.
Honestly, there's no kids table here.
Jack's
Son Ryan.
Son Ryan.
Jack's on. Jack's on. Jack's off. Nope.
Jack's
Damn
on.
it. I'm so sorry.
What is the motion for that?
It started as a wax on, wax off joke, but the J added an unfortunate element to it. And for that.
The J is what you got to say?
Well, no, because the
What the
Jack's
fuck is it, the
on,
J?
Jack's off is
Yeah.
you can see how that became a
I got
problem.
it, yeah, I
Although
know.
I'll tell you, Mr. Miyagi's face
when trying to train this kid.
Sensei Miyagi, guess what I learned?
No. And that's what all the Jack Ryan novels are loosely based on. So
yeah,
thank
naturally.
you.
That's what he brought. Jack
That's
Ryan
right.
Cyrus.
novels to the party.
That's right. That's
Cyrus,
right.
King Cyrus.
Cyrus Solka.
Do you know a little bit about King Cyrus? Can you give me any fun facts?
I
John?
can't give you a single one. Who's King Cyrus? Enlighten us.
Cyrus was, for a time, the king of Persia.
Wow.
Cyrus always dressed to the nines, and I hope that our dear friend Cyrus here is rolling up in the absolute most bomb-ass, ready to invade the Holy Roman Empire.
This party is the Holy Roman Empire.
My entire
Cyrus
life
is invading
is
now.
the Holy Roman Empire.
Oh, but you know, you've got many a subject, as you should, and Robert Pala is one of
I hope
them.
you bring some papaya.
Papaya.
Don't say that after I've watched a bunch of Minions.
Minions?
No, actually, those haven't aired yet, so never mind. We're Robert Pala. What we got?
He's bringing papaya.
He's bringing papaya. Thank you, Robert.
No,
Somebody needed to bring food at some point, and I'm glad it was you.
Robert,
honestly.
no, he's bringing a fresh fruit cart. It's mostly papaya. There is inexplicably though 3 blueberries.
Yeah, and some plums.
No,
just the blues.
just blueberries.
Elaine Dolalis.
She's bringing Dole Whip straight from Hawaii.
Dole Whips from Hawaii, so they've melted by now.
Mahalo, my friends.
Bringing us some pureed cream.
Yes.
Hey, do copyright
with
claims work on
straws.
these?
Do they work? Are you going to test it out?
Is Disney going to sue me if I'm like, man, Dole Whip. I love Dole Whip. I get that at the tiki room. In the tiki room. When you bring stuff to my party, then I'll eat it right in front of you.
Yeah, that's what we're mainly doing here is just watching.
Shannon.
And Shannon Darbon has actually brought like a projector system so that we can watch you do like a mukbang up on, we'll project it
It's
on the
pronounced
side.
mukbang.
Mukbang. We'll watch you bang out some muck.
Shannon is actually going to be bringing a Canon X5.
Excellent.
From 1783, which was used during the American Revolution.
Cool, I love it.
And we are going to use it to celebrate the semi-quincentennial of our great American nation.
All right, guys, we're 20 minutes into this video, so we
Hurry up.
do have to keep the party rolling. But Khadijah Sims just got here.
Oh my God!
And I feel like this is going to be a show-stopping entrance.
Okay, Khadijah. All right, Dee Dee.
Oh,
Khadijah. Listen, girl. I know that you are a super cool cat. So you're bringing us all teddy bears because you care about us, and I think that's very sweet. I like that mine's brown. I like that John's is chocolate chip.
Hell yeah.
And I'm Michael.
And we're all wearing the Sims
Michael's-
diamond above our heads.
Always.
Ashton Collins is at the party.
Ashton is going to bring a tray of scalloped potatoes.
Oh.
That's all.
Love that.
All
Okay.
right.
Oh.
No, they're
I
really
just
good.
realized what video this could go on. Anyway, sorry. Dante Woodbeck is here with the scalloped potatoes after Ashton Collins. Dante Woodbeck has shown up with more scalloped potatoes.
You know, the crazy thing is, these ones, they have cheese.
Oh, okay. And
I
raisins. I'm sorry, just the cheese.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop adding to your thing. Dante Woodbeck with the cheesy scalloped potatoes.
Now our next friend,
Danny Rivera. That's what I was thinking of.
thankfully, is coming to our party. Danny, California.
Hey, in honor of Greg. In
Who's
honor of
Greg?
You know, Greg, if
Do
he had
not
been
know
at this
Greg.
party, actually, these are both Greg in a trench coat. Just two Gregs.
Two
each.
Gregs in a trench coat.
Two Gregs stacked on top of each other each. Because
prove
Greg's
we're
actually
not.
really, even the real Greg is two Gregs stacked on top of each other. 'cause
We'll
he's
never really
just
know,
really
will we?
short. Boeing 84.
I read that as Boeing.
Boeing
And they're bringing an airplane.
is bringing a
whole ass
life-sized engine.
A Lockheed Martin Boeing hybrid.
Why not?
Weapon of war.
Why
type.
not? My grandpappy used to work at Boeing, all right?
And look what happened to our
Look what
world.
happened because of his actions directly back in the
Thank you, Boeing.
60s. Heather Petrullo.
Petrullo.
Thank you for chiming in with being here.
They're gonna bring in some ravioli.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
We've all of a sudden got a whole potluck going.
No, I know. It's we need more ravioli.
Everyone came in. We got potatoes and ravioli. We got a lot of starch at this party.
This is my kind of party.
Somebody brought fresh baked bread. Alyssa Goodwin has brought a pot of something rice based.
Okay.
So we can get
Yeah.
every starch included.
I like
They've
it.
brought
Need all the
Father
starches.
Goodwin's famed rice pilaf from the Crusader. Nope, the Kingdom Come Deliverance. I got there.
Okay.
Father Goodwin.
Morgan Cobb.
She brought corn on the cob.
Actually,
creamed
ironically,
corn.
they
I like
did
that
not
too.
bring anything on Cobb.
Anything Cobb related.
Yeah.
Cobless. She
No.
hates everything
Yeah.
We're
related to
Cobb.
cob.
Only Cobbs
Oh
with
my
no corn
God!
on them.
Boeing's back though.
Fly Pan Am. Fly Pan Am.
Yeah, Fly Pan Am.
What did we bring? A little Pan Am toothpaste?
They brought a little travel kit of the old-fashioned Pan Am, as well as a wonderful air stewardess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Named Margot Robbie.
All right. I love it. I love it.
Dan Victorio.
You know, Star Wars, there's got to be some flight attendants and people, in that world too.
Have you heard about the Brotherhood of Steel chapter in Mexico?
I love the Brotherhood of Steel chapter in Mexico.
Do you know what their slogan is?
Brother
Ad
steal
Victorio.
Me. Ad Victorio.
Thanks, Dan Victorio.
Dan Victorio is victorious walking into the party with some of that.
Ad Victorio.
Ad Victorio.
Yeah.
To victory. It's
Ad
Latin.
Victoriam. It's the phrase of the Brotherhood.
Latin.
Why am I even
Brotherhood.
coming to these things anymore?
Anyway, why do I even come to the party that I threw? Ron Beek, the
Ron Beek,
third
art.
Dude, it's not even Ron Beek who showed up. Just his art is here.
Yeah, I like
So
that.
I do too.
It's like
Beautiful. It's very
what's the British fella that leaves all the art?
A Banksy.
Banksy.
Yes.
It's
Beaksy.
Beaksy.
It's
Beaksy art.
Beaksy.
It's a Beaksy.
Beaksy. Love to see it. Alan Smithy, our dude Ryan. How's it going, Alan Smithy? Appreciate you for showing up at the Scum and Villainy a little while back.
Hey.
I know Scum and Villainy.
Yeah.
I own a piece of it.
You do.
Yeah.
So
So
you
do
can
you guys, I
lord that
guess.
over us.
Oh,
Yeah.
diggity
Oh,
damn.
I'll lord that over other people then.
Yeah.
But actually, Alan Smithy, we got some movies from him
Shout out to
right
the
here
Fleet.
in the studio. Yeah. Shout out to the Fleet.
That's what they call our people.
Our people.
The Fleet.
The Fleet.
The Fleet peeps.
The Fleet peeps.
God, I really hope that Christopher doesn't forget LeBlanc.
Oh, no. We've already got some plants here already.
We don't
It's
have
been
any
established.
cabbage.
We could use a cabbage patch. He's planting a
use.
cabbage patch. Christopher LePlant is planting some cabs.
Wow.
And then Janice B. CPHT,
Which is my favorite AI program.
Yes,
Yeah.
is taking prompts.
CPHT.
Janice is taking prompts.
Yeah,
and,
we love prompts.
I was gonna say,
It's a prompt,
actually, I walked down a street fair the other day and I saw a little booth that said like poetry for humans or something, and it was just a girl with a typewriter. So like it's the old school. Janice is here.
Yeah.
Little like Lucy Charlie Brown booth. Like here's a nickel. I'll write you your prompt out.
Sure.
I
had
human
a nickel.
AI.
I want to thank Kylie Miller for bringing the gumbo to the party.
Gumbo!
We need some flavor. We need some New Orleans love here.
Nolans.
Thank you, Kylie, for bringing that and blessing our taste.
We like some shrimp gumbo.
Gumbo,
Shrimp
baby.
gumbo, shrimp
With
burgoo.
crab.
Tavia
Wanna
Shields.
burgoo. Tavia.
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 Their email,
Saudi
their email
Arabia.
implies that they have created this Patreon account from a third-party secret hideout in the northern areas of the Siberian abyss.
Which is really impressive that they decided to break all that secrecy to show up at this party.
We really
like
the real rejects.
Hey,
Oh, God, I feel like such an ashhole 13.
Ashhole 13 with the
Asshole.
segue has brought
Unfortunately, watermelon.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, we're going to get ants.
So many ants.
We're going to get ants at the watermelon stand. So I appreciate your thought. You're not an ashhole for bringing the
quite the
watermelon,
opposite.
but the ants are
Could
mounting
never.
up.
The
And
ants
we
have
gotta do
taken the
something about
watermelon
that.
and have turned it into their fortification.
But it's okay, because Anthony Crotty is here. Anthony is crocheting for everybody at the party. So if you want to get yourself like some little booties or a beanie hat, talk to freaking Anthony.
Anthony.
All right.
Antony.
I see what you did. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Who
It's
needs
Wheezy
Weezer?
from Toy
You got
Story.
Wheezy.
Wheezy from Toy Story
our
playing
absolute-
Weezer songs.
So, is there any other
Wheezing.
Isn't that in the final
due to
end credit scene,
respiratory
they do
problems.
the karaoke?
Does Wheezy do a Weezer song?
Not to Weezer, but
Wheezy does do karaoke.
Wheezy does.
I like
ironically do karaoke.
I like that Wheezy has a specific email just for Patreon.
Yeah.
That's very sweet.
Yeah, man. Wheezy page?
You gotta
Wheezy
segment
page?
your lives.
We're not going to specify what your Wheezy email would be, but,
Oh, of
but
course, I
either
will not
way,
say that, but-
but Patreon Wheeze is my jams. Heart
Yeah.
me, I heart me. Self love has arrived at the party finally.
Yes,
It's crazy
thank
that
God.
New York has a Patreon account now. That's amazing.
All of
I
the
heart
New Yorkers.
me. I heart New York.
Oh, I see what
Which
you
is
did
great
there.
that you showed up to the pool party because my heart is in New York.
Honestly, that's a great way to save too. Everyone in New York gets one email, signs up for the Patreon,
I
gets
heart me.
access to all the watch-alongs and stuff.
I gotta say, they're getting a steal.
They are. And
Wow.
speaking of steal, Molly Curie
Ah.
is here to steal our hearts and minds with a performance.
Yeah, of a rendition of Marie Curie's scientific opera known as Curious.
While dressed as Joe Curie in Stranger Things Season 3 when he's working at the ice cream parlor.
Oh, I love
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Shout out to Cobra for bringing co-operated bras to the party.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what they say: the bras you share are the bras that care.
Yeah. Just chain them together. Daisy chain the bras.
Yeah. Don't burn them if you daisy chain them, though.
Yeah.
no.
Actually, there used to be a guy who had a huge spool of them, and it was just parked off of, one of the nearby streets.
Well, thankfully stop them in the nick of
Hey,
time.
Nick. Thank you. And you just showed up in the nick of time, dressed as Nick Cage from your favorite Nick
I don't
Cage
know how to do
movie.
his voice, but I can go,
Nick Cage is also a moose. Hey,
water everywhere.
I feel like my skull's on fire, but I'm good.
The decoration
Crazy evil. All right, Haley
is bringing Lay's.
The classic
for everyone to
party
wear
chip.
to the part. No,
Oh,
Lay's, like
Lay's.
Hawaii Lay's.
Yes.
Lay's made from
no, not the
potato
chip.
chips.
Lay's.
Lay's, like the
Lay
Aloha.
that you get put on you
Ohana
when you
means
get off
family.
the plane.
Family means where's my fucking lay?
Where's my fucking lay, Michael? Hey,
Michael!
Michael! We got him.
Is not allowed at my party because the
only-
party is actually for him. It's a surprise party for Michael. One Michael to another.
One Michael to a Lykel.
Yep, but if there's three Michaels, that person's a dead man 2020.
2020.
I gotta say, that's
Oh.
a tough year to have picked for dead man.
Yeah, there was a lot of dead mans in
Whoa,
2020.
brother, that's not the joke I was making.
I
was
mean-
talking about the Dead Man Tells No Tale special edition of the Pirates of the Caribbean film. Of
course.
It came out in 2020. You sick monster!
I should have
Not
gone
invited
with
to
the
my party.
I should have gone with the obvious, and I regret not
You
doing
should.
that. But it's okay because Amanda
Amanda?
Storzuk is here to comfort us.
Amanda's got us tickets to her show where she will be saying "Mah" for the next 3 hours.
Bring out the dancing lobsters.
Manda show. Oh man, that
It's
is
a
not
shame
snow.
those bras were burned because now all that's left is ash.
Yeah, it's not snow. It is ash.
Oh, I get it.
And you can make that's one of my favorite
Yeah.
tropes in
Yeah.
anything.
I
when
hope
they're
that
like,
they bring
"It's
some
not snow."
ash ketchup for the barbecue.
Dude, I choose those condiments. I
Oh,
choose you,
Yeah.
Robert Carlos.
Robert Carlos.
Robert Carlos.
I love two first names as a full name.
Robert Carlos seems like he would show up in a disguise to the party.
Yeah,
I can see that.
a very impressive twirly mustache.
100%.
Which is
Extremely impressive.
ironically just Greg Alba.
It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what, Greg? I love that. He's not going to RSVP or let you know he showed up, but he was here
was
as
here.
Robert Carlos.
Now our final
Oh yes,
party guest,
Yes.
I am so pleased to share,
I love.
is the younger brother of America's first spy, Nathan Hale.
Hey.
And that would be Enoch Hale.
Enoch.
Enoch.
Enoch, as we know, the younger brother of Nathan Hale, who's attending our pool party, is here to celebrate the semi-quincentennial, the 250th anniversary of the birth of our nation. They are from a small homestead in Connecticut, which is now called
The Enoch Ranch.
Hale Site. But
Hale
you,
Site.
You tried. Enoch, thank you so much. Thank you for bringing, first and foremost, broccoli. Secondly, thank you for bringing your heart.
Thank you for your time on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, you were a great character. Great. Enoch was great. I loved Enoch.
Yeah, and in Ahsoka.
And Ahsoka.
Yes.
See? Oh, look at all these great Enochs.
Yeah, Enoch's.
Enoch, knock, who's there? It's all of you guys to
All of you
Michael's
guys.
pool party. Thank you for showing up and really maxing out the maximum occupancy. I think we got doubled up.
Guys, we are pool maxing.
We're pool maxing,
Pool maxing.
in the year of our Lord 2026. Thank you for joining us for the month of May here at the Patreon. It's been a joy, and thank you guys for joining me to celebrate our Royalist rejects. I'm sorry Greg couldn't be here, all right? It's been a busy time, and he cried to me on the phone. He was like, tell the patrons how much I love them, and I was like, I won't. But then I thought better of it, and I was like, I need to let them know. But anyway, thank you, Aaron.
Do you
Thank
find,
you, Michael.
Do you find it offensive
I do.
that they are royalist rejects during the semi-quincentennial?
Yes! That's why.
Freedom!
Freedom! Thank you for being part of the reject monarchy, and never.
Long live Greg in two trench coats.
Long
Yes.
live all my many trench-coated Gregs, and we'll see you in June. Mwah, mwah.
See you at the party.
Bye-bye.